Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratched that gaming itch. Oh, it should be afternoon, really, I should be saying, given that it's a lot earlier than I'd normally be streaming. Not that I mind, given that today is the day I'd normally not be streaming at all. As today, I am actually playing some X-Wing, and I am giddy with anticipation, as it's been a while since I've had a game of X-Wing. And even more so, that I get to teach my good friend Burr how to play. Burr, welcome to the Scratching Post.
Good
Outside of
evening.
Tuesday.
I'm glad to be here. I'll finally be able to play the game. I've been dabbling about it for a few times, but not to completion ever. So basically, you can treat me as a novice.
Oh yeah, that's basically what it's going to be. Today's going to be about teaching you how to play the game, really. And that's not as complicated as it seems. And see, you've managed to set yourself the color to the blue, which is good. I'm going to quickly choose a play mat. Uh, what are we gonna have? What are we gonna have?
It should
Yeah.
probably the other way round, unless you're very partial to red.
Well, any reason why it should be
As
the way around?
you're the good guys.
Oh, true. Yes, but blue is the CIS color and red's the Republic's color. So
Was it?
yeah. That's the logic of it.
You may be right. Yeah, you may be right.
Nah, Death Star doesn't make sense because of the time period. I'm just being very pedantic at this point. It's not too bad. It's a bit busy. That's nice and simple. I think we'll stick with that kind of just
Yeah,
generic planet with a
that's
star
nice.
field. Cool. So welcome to the game. I'm going to do a little preamble about the game for anyone who is brand new. So X-Wing, the Witcher's game is so first of all, we're playing on Tabletop Simulator, which of course is a means of playing tabletop games. The X-Wing Miniatures game is a game that was released in 2012 and is a combination of my favorite things: X-Wing, the X-Wing Starfighter, the Star Wars license, and basically a miniatures game, a tabletop game. And it's only the only kind of miniatures game I play, although it's not the only tabletop game I've played in several times. Now we're going to be playing the second edition, which was released in 2000 and I want to say 18. I think it was 18. I don't think it was 2019. It might have been 2019. But regardless, it's been out for a couple of years now, and
I
second,
was thinking more like 17. So if you were thinking 19, I was thinking 17. It must be 18.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. I could do a quick search now. Is it X-Wing 2.0? When was X-Wing second edition released? So according to this, X-Wing second edition was released in 2000. So I can easily find out here. He says, as the website is not giving any release date. Well, it was released. It was the first issue came out in 2011, and I think the second issue came out 2017, 2018 time. Effectively, the original game was conceived as a very casual game, but the game exploded in popularity to the point where I think for nearly a year it's the #1 miniatures game in the world, beating out Warhammer, which of course everyone knows Warhammer. What is the miniatures game people think about when thinking about that kind of style of tabletop game, and so that was quite an achievement. And so the game had its own little niggles, and so they released 2.0 and generally led to vast improvements across the game. It's one of those things where a game will just always be iterated across its lifespan. Right. Well, I've created a couple of lists. Burr has opted to play the Confederacy of Independent Systems, meaning me being the thematic person that I am, I've chosen to play as the Republic. I'm going to just spawn our lists here using the handy dandy spawner. So I've already got Burr's list pre-planned, which is called Roger Roger.
By the way,
Export.
do you play against the law when you're playing professionally well, semi-professionally on tournaments, like only based on the abilities and the characteristics of the ships, like CIS versus Empire or versus First Order?
Yeah, so in tournament play, you play against whatever faction you're up against and you're paired against. There's no dispensation given for like, well, let's pair errors together and things. Although there are kind of more casual tournaments where people will say, okay, we'll try and pair them together. But generally, competitive tournaments, you can end up with Rebel versus Rebel, Rebel versus CIS, Rebel versus scum. It's just confusing to then add the added complexity of trying to pair not just same level of people together in the
Hmm.
same kind of position, but also
Not just
across their
level wise, but
era.
law wise. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Okay, so I've just spawned our discs because these are basically where our lists are saved. So what you want to do, Burrs, I think I've positioned yours quite perfectly. If you just press the spawn button at the bottom of that should spawn your list. I'll wait till you spawn yours until I spawn mine.
Is spawning, and I should. Yep, it fell into place.
Fantastic. It's almost perfectly in place. I'll just move
Hmm.
one of the shields for the slave one there. There we go. And I will now spawn mine. Mine, I think, will spread a bit further out. So in fact, I'll actually move mine down a bit here. I think. Yeah, in fact, I'll start spawning here. I think uh, because I have quite a few ships on my side. Well, not just ships, but a lot of ships with a lot of upgrades. So.
Hmm. Yeah, mostly you have a lot of upgrades to your ships.
Yes, and it's kind of a cardinal sin of X-Wing, but um, yeah, whatever. All right, I'm going to move the disc to the side just in case I need to respawn it, and you
So
you can do the same with yours.
very much law wise, we have quality versus quantity.
To be fair, in X-Wing, it's fairly well balanced in that factor. Sometimes having more ships is better than having more upgrades. I only did it because I like using upgrades. It's kind of just what I do. And it adds a bit of fun to things. All right, so I'm going to take the audience through what I've built for
It's already
yourself.
yeah, it's already a lot of fun looking at those miniatures.
Oh
Almost
yeah,
yeah.
the minis are so good in this game. Oh, a quick disclaimer for anyone who's watching. Naturally, this is Tabletop Simulator. The mod made for this is X-Wing 2.9 Unified, and it is a great mod. It is not official in any way. However, if anyone has any concerns about this, I have a full collection of X-Wing that is accurately represented here. So I have all the ships you see. I own enough copies to be able to play this game in a physical fashion. Bear doesn't, of course, own any, but that's because in this situation I would be loaning my ships to him to use, which I've done on many occasions when I've run demo days before the pandemic. Um, First thing, so that's that little disclaimer out of the way. First thing you probably want to do, Bear, is select all the dials and just increase their size using the plus keys. That way, yeah, they're a
All
bit
right,
easier for
so
you to
that can.
see.
Hmm. Okay, maybe too much now.
No,
Nah,
no, it's fine.
no,
To be fair,
I'll
whatever's
stick to
comfortable with
that. Yeah.
yourself. Um, right. Now, I'm gonna recommend something to yourself. I would right click each dial and engage what's called proxy mode. It should say there enable right at the top, right enable click mode, enable proxy mode. I would
Hmm.
enable both just because
Oh, okay.
well, I'm not going to do proxy mode, and I will explain why when I get to it. Basically, it's a feature that was introduced that is very beginner friendly, but is technically not legal within the game. But I think will help you as a beginner better than it would someone like myself. So,
All right,
uh,
I shall listen to your advice and see where it gets me.
right now, pick up each dial and drop it on each ship
Hmm.
individually to
Yep.
pair it to that
Right.
ship.
Right. Okay. Got you. Just need to be careful not to press the place ship button.
Not
That
that
will
if you
be
do, it'll be an issue, but yeah.
okay. Do I do the same with the drop bombs?
No, should automatically be assigned to their respective ship. Now I'm going to go through the lists with the audience. I'm going to quickly go through my list because mine has the most complexity. So then we can finish on yours, and yours is a lot more simple. So first of all, let's start from the left-hand side. I am, of course, running Obi-Wan Kenobi as a Force user. He's not the most expensive Delta 7. That Anakin, of course, being the most expensive. I never flown Obi-Wan, so I thought I'd give him a shot. He has got the Delta 7B upgrade, which basically changes it to have an extra attack dice, one less agility, but two more shields. So it just changes the stats of the ships a little bit. His ability after friendship at ship 0 to 2 expends a focus token. I can spend a force charge to that ship gains a focus token. He's also equipped with a brilliant evasion force upgrade, which means if I'm outside the bullseye, I can spend a force charge to change an eyeball result to an evade. His actual droid, R4P17, after he fully escapes a red maneuver, he can spend a charge form an action even while stressed, and also spare parts canisters to give
The
my astromech one more charge, or to actually be able to drop spare parts if I need to.
the R4 seems like a great ability.
It is very useful, limited to only two uses, as note the charges, but yeah, that is extremely useful because you can't perform actions while stressed. Plus, also red maneuvers give you stress anyway, so it is useful. I then got three ships that are all very similar. In fact, there's only one thing different between each one of them, and that's the lack of a device on one of them. So I'll go through one of them, and that'll give you an idea of what they are. So I have three. That is it. Three V-wing Nimbus class V-wing starfighters, Shadow Squadron escorts. So that's Initiative 3. They have the Alpha 3B Besh configuration, meaning while I perform a primary attack, I can spend a target lock on the or a lock on the defender to change one of my blank results or eyeball results to a hit result. They've not got an ability because they are generic. They have got dedicated, which they all have. So effectively, they can assist people who are next to them that are limited or have dedicated. I've got R3 Astromech because they can have two locks on two different targets. Precision ion engines, which, although it has the tie restriction on it, if you look on the left-hand side, it's a bit covered by the card, but if you hold Alt,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the whole card. So it's restricted to tie
Yes.
agility 3, but the Shadow Squad Escort can ignore it using its ability, ignore the tie restriction upgrades on upgrade cards.
Well, it says it basically is a tie.
Yeah, essentially. And finally, it's got a coronet on board, which basically ionizes a ship that goes over it. Two of my escorts have these. One of them is without because I don't have the points for the third one to have it as well. And so number green or the green one is missing out on that. But that's the only difference between all the ships that I have. So yeah, that is essentially my list. Now over to Bear, who the standard game of X-Wing for demo games is an X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I don't do that because I feel while it gets the general idea of the game across, it misses out a lot of the intricacies of the game, which I think makes it a bit fun. So let's start from the left. We've got Django Fett, quite a
Yeah.
recently released ship
A
as
simple
well.
man trying to make his way in the universe.
Indeed, and that's indeed his subtitle, The Simple Man. While you defend or perform a primary attack, if the difficulty of your revealed maneuver is less than the enemy ships, you may change one of the enemy's ships of focus results to a blank result. Very powerful
Yeah.
against Jedi, not surprisingly.
Seems very powerful, and basically he does look like a beefcake. The fire spray.
What do you mean, defect?
No, I mean as a beef like a beefcake.
Yes,
He has a lot of hull. He has a lot of firepower, front
he
and back.
does. Yeah. Um, I've kind of gone again with an asteroid chase style loadout here. So we've got seismic charges on board. During the system phase, you may spend a charge to drop the seismic charge with a one template. These don't do damage on themselves, but they blow up asteroids and obstacles, and they then do damage to things around them. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I then in the illicit slot have false transponder codes. It's a one and done item. After you acquire a lock or an object acquires a lock on you, if you have one active charge, spend and lose one charge and jam the object, ignoring range restrictions. So basically, if you target lock someone or if someone target locks you, you jam them, which is interesting. Slave one title, so it is actually the Slave one. When you perform a forward arc attack, you may and if you are in the defender's rear arc, you may change one hit result to one critical result, and it also adds a gunner slot, allowing us to equip Boba Fett as the gunner. While you perform an attack, if there are no other ships in the attack arc, you may change one of your hit eyeball results to a hit result. So yeah,
That's
very
lovely. I like when the family is doing
all in it
activities
together.
together.
I decided to give you a bomber as well. I've given you
Yeah.
a hyena class droid bomber, which is the separatist bomber. It is a generic. Um, that has cluster mines. That is a dropping device, and missiles in the form of energy cell charges that require a calculate token next to it. But it gives it a 3 attack dice out the front. So yeah, it's one and done though. However, of course,
Hmm.
you can reload the card for an action. So. And then accompanying that, you've just got 3 separatist drones. Three vulture
Yeah, three
droid.
vulture drones that have nothing, just themselves. Yeah.
But as the game has shown, the network calculations ability, which is on all those ships' cards, apart from on Django, of course, even on the Hyena, they can share each other's calculate tokens. So effectively, if one doesn't need it, spend it on the other
Hmm.
one. So very potent when they're used as a squadron together and flown together as a squadron. So that's probably
Oh,
what you're going to be aiming for.
okay. I already. Oh, okay. I. Yeah. I thought there was a focus ability, but I see it's only the calculation, so it's basically their version of focus, right?
Basically, because they're droids, they don't have
Yeah.
focus, they have calculation, so they have calculate. Um, which calculate is
Yeah.
basically change one focus result to an evade or hit,
Hmm.
whereas focus is change all focus or evade you've rolled into their respective results. So it's not as powerful as focus, but
True.
they can share each other's calculate, so that kind of offsets that little debuff. Hello, James. James, I hope is pretty excited because he's wanted to see Republic versus CIS for a while, and I think he got it last time, but he gets to see it all again. Right. So we've assembled our forces. It's now time for us to actually deal with the placement of them. So first of all, let's toggle the rulers. Now here's where things get interesting, Bear. I need you to choose one of these 4 types of obstacles. We have ion clouds or gas
Yeah.
clouds, debris fields, or 2 sets of asteroids. You can change
Hmm.
the shape by clicking 1 to 6 on them as well.
Hmm.
And of course, you can flip them. But you need to pick 3 obstacles. They have different effects. Ion clouds don't do much, they just give you strain, so they lower your defense. Debris can give crits, but also give stress, and asteroids can give hits or crits if you roll over them. So,
Yeah, I'm choosing which of the debris fields looks the nicest or the most
mm,
thematically, but many of them are just showing the type panels, which are not in theme. So I'm looking for some that would be generic enough. The first one looks fine,
yeah.
so let me put that.
Oh,
That.
just select it, but don't put it down.
Oh,
Just kind of
oh, okay, okay,
basically
okay.
because every player comes to the game brings 3 obstacles effectively.
Okay, okay, sure. One asteroid.
Should have been clear with that.
No, no, maybe I didn't hear you clearly
No,
because I was too
I
focused on looking at the debris.
it's fine.
I think this one looked nice. Yeah, let's keep to this one and
One of each.
one. Maybe not gas cloud. Let's take another debris field actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All
I
right.
am satisfied with my selection.
Cool. I'm just checking because I want to make sure that the bombs that you've chosen or the bombs that you have on there do
Yeah.
work against them.
Yeah.
Seismic charge. Yeah, it works on obstacles, so it works on anything, so that's fine. I am gonna pick because I like asteroids. I'm gonna pick 3 asteroids as my options. Cool. That's That'll keep things nice and simple as well in terms of
Mm-hmm.
that amount. Right then. So, um, your list is 199 points minus 200. So that means you get to decide who has what's called initiative. Now, initiative is important in some respects. It determines if there's the on your cards. There's an orange number in the upper left-hand
Mm-hmm.
corner of them. That is effectively the order
Yeah.
of their
And
initiative. So effectively,
my vulture and your shadows all have 3.
Yes.
So
So
if I choose
the,
myself, it'll be my four ships, and if I choose you, it'll be your three ships, and then my four.
yes, effectively, and
Hmm.
the ship with initiative moves first, but attacks first. However, and also attacks first, and that can be useful. However, by moving after, you can also see where your opponent is and have more board information. So there are
Hmm.
advantages and disadvantages to it, but it's your decision of who gets the initiative.
Yeah, well, since I am the one being taught here, I thought that you should be the first player.
Okay, so I will have first player. So I have got the initiative.
Hmm.
Um, all right then, so that's that decided. It also means I get to put down the first obstacle, and I am actually going to put down this asteroid. I'm going to pop it just there within. So now it's your turn.
Do we have to fit within the square,
Absolutely, it must be
or the?
within the
Okay.
mid in the interior square, and it must be beyond range one of each other. So that if there's a line, that's
Hmm.
too close.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to place your debris field because I can do that. All right, all right. That's obstacle placement done.
Yeah.
Deployment phase. We start with the lowest initiative with the person who has initiative, so which I believe that was
Hmm.
me.
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, because you've got all threes and I've got threes as well. So it's my three V wings to deploy first. Let's have a look at the board state. Right then, I'm gonna do. Let's place green first. Green's gonna go just there. I'm gonna quickly bring the dial up here so I can nudge him further closer and back as I need to. So there we go. He's right up against the edge now, so that's good. Then I will grab red, and he'll go up here. And again, I'll do the same thing so I can see where he's going to go. Finally, yellow. I very rudely have not been hitting the place ship button, but I'll do that in a second for them. A bit closer. And place ship. Place ship.
So
Okay, so that's my.
you should be doing that before you give me the chance to set mine, so that you can't sneakily move them, right? So
I mean,
that's
yeah.
probably the rule.
I mean, to be fair, yes. The thing is, it's more a case of in real life, I would just put them down and not move them. And the thing is, that allows me to nudge them if I need to, and it's actually a feature I requested because I like to align my ships very precisely.
Mm.
But to be able to do that, you also need then you have to say, okay, they're placed. But no, I wouldn't have moved them. It's the case that they're now placed, and also they're now locked. I can't actually pick them up. So,
Yeah. Having played squadrons the many times we have, I don't believe there's anything like precise in space.
hmm, you'd be surprised in this game. So that means it's your three vultures
Hmm.
and your hyena, which you
Yeah,
can place them
in whichever order I would want them to, I
with
guess.
whichever order you want, because they
Hmm.
are all three, so they can all go down at whatever point you want.
Okay, excellent. So I shall put. Probably I'll have a similar strategy as you, but I'm wondering. I don't have the personal space here anymore, so I should be doing exactly as you have, which
Yeah, it's more a
is.
case that I
Okay.
could get close to it and
Hmm.
then properly align it.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. I'm happy with where you are. So that'll be you. And now the red one. You'll be going here. Also moved to the edge. I will not place you because I need to see how well my hyena will fit between you and. Uh, oh no! Now I have to align it properly between them. Ah, it's not this one. Okay, this one I'll move back here and take hyena's wheel to play a bit of Tetris.
Yes, because you'd be surprised how bumps can occur if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that should be fine. You can be placed, and then
Don't forget to place your red one as well.
I will place my red one. I'm placing my red one, and then the green one. There you are. You are going to be going on the side here.
Splitting forces. Now, just before you do that, wonder if that's a good idea because don't forget they work great in actual groups.
You are right. I was wondering whether I should give one of those to actually assist Django, but
That
it might
that's
be that.
that's also a good point. I mean, that is also a fair point. Um, it all depends on what you want to do. There's nothing stopping you from starting ships
I'm,
there and then bringing them over here afterwards.
yeah, that's true. Navigating through this kind of great unknown that we've placed in the
The,
center.
the only thing the only thing you got to remember as well is these ships are fairly fast, so you've got to hope that you can get those ships over
Yeah,
there. If you
yeah.
are trying to bait me faster, then I can zoom up there and shoot at you.
I mean, I have to trust that you are now teaching me and not trying to get in my head.
No. This is me giving you because
Mm-hmm.
viable
Yeah.
tactics, and
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I'm giving you the facts as they stand of what I could do. There are legitimate strategies to doing exactly that and using
Okay.
a ship as bait. It's just how much are you willing to offer that up as a bait? Um, yeah, there's no wrong answer here, effectively.
But actually, you might be right, and I will place. It's maybe better to try to navigate towards Django if he needs help ever, than the other way round.
Hmm.
And the assistance, the strength in numbers might be a better strategy here. You are the experienced player here, so I should be listening. Okay. I move him a bit more to. No, I'm okay. I'm fine with this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine with those.
Then
And now
I've got to
it's
place
you
Obi-Wan.
again. Yes.
Yeah, I've got to place Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan is 5, Django is 6 in his initiative. So
Mm-hmm.
there we go. Doctor's in the chat saying what Ebak saying is dead correct. I fought an 8-ship swarm and split into blocks of 4. It was far easier to break apart. So the thing is, do I put Obi-Wan in formation, or do I have Obi-Wan attempt to deal with the swarm, or do I use Obi-Wan as bait for the swarm? Ooh. I'm thinking out loud here more
Yeah.
because effectively I'm trying to give Burr a chance to get an idea of how I'm thinking. I could do that. It gives me options at that point. Yeah, in fact, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to have Obi-Wan backed up against this side of the board, and he's going to be facing one of the forces. That gives me opportunity to either turn in towards the vultures or speed along and help these guys out if necessary. So Obi-Wan is now officially placed.
Ah, alrighty. I see. Yes, and now it's time for the slave one to make an appearance. Come here, you. Oh, this is how it is. Okay. Hold on. Let me then unlock
If
it.
you right click
Yeah.
it and unlock it, which
Yeah.
should that should allow you to select it
Yeah,
again.
I have. Okay.
A line also can help you get it at
Mm-hmm.
45-degree angles because The banks are at 45 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
just so you're
Okay, no, I'm fine with this skewed, uh,
Oh,
skewed
that's
alignment.
dangerous. That's dangerous, but fair enough.
For
Right
for
then.
for for me, probably
Uh,
for me.
it is for you because it means you're going to be very careful with your turns now.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's true.
in fact, I actually would actually recommend against that bird.
When I'm looking at those turns, they don't look that bad.
It just means that
Just
when you do
yeah.
turn, you won't be
Mm-hmm.
straight at all.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll never be straight effectively.
That's true.
Um,
When I do a bank like this, it will be a bit more straight then.
well, no, because
I'm
in
yeah.
fact, if I show you, if I do this,
Mm-hmm.
if you
Yeah.
select a bank move with Django and just perform it, you'll see that it just leaves Django again on a
Mm.
cock. And I'm not saying what you're doing is a bad thing. I'm just saying it's going to make things
Harder. Yeah.
much more complicated than they need to be.
You may be right once again, and once again, it might not be hard to once again have him uh, properly placed, and it's the wheel already thinks that it is placed, so I'll just lock it.
Well, again, 45
Yeah.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you want to be straight or 45. That's really
Yeah.
what you want to be.
Let's make it straight.
Cool. Cool.
It's all fine.
That's
Yeah.
sorry to kind of impose myself there, but I kind of
Mm-hmm.
thought that's going to make things really difficult for yourself, and you're already having learned the game. Um,
Yeah, sure, sure. I mean, no, you're, you are right in this case.
let's put it this way: I don't put my ships at 45-degree angles because I always mess up the
Mm,
angle, and I always inevitably end up with a ship that just can't ever fly straight, and that just messes up a whole lot of piloting. So I tend to start at 90-degree angles because, yeah, it just makes things a lot easier for myself. But with that, that is the placement done, and we are now ready to begin the game. So we are now in what's called the planning phase, where we take the dials of each of our ship and we define a maneuver for them. So you click the move button and you then select a maneuver for that ship to perform. The maneuver is relative to the ship's forward-facing position, so be careful on the directions there. If you have any questions about red maneuvers that you can perform, the U is effectively go forward and turn around at the end, and the L one is you move an extra 90 degrees into the turn, and the bank one is you turn around at the end of the turn. But I'll go through it once if you need explanation. Don't feel like you're tipping your hand by asking
mm-hmm.
questions. Right, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Oh, no, actually, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. So I will. I just realized how much of a bad idea that was.
How long is this? Uh, Pretty long. Okay. Yeah, sure. Actually, okay, fine. I can live with it at the beginning. Regarding this one, I need to.
Yeah, you can't pre-measure, so you can only.
Mm, yeah.
However, I will say this: the one is equal to a base length of a small
Mm-hmm.
ship, and the two
Yeah.
is at the base length of a large ship. The medium is about halfway between the two, which is what the slave one is. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. And the slave
one and a
one
half.
also. I need to select something, and that something will be uh, this. All right. I am
Okay.
set.
Go set. Okay. We now are in the system phase. So if there's any stuff that happens during the system phase or can happen in the system phase that you want to do, you can. For example, I could drop my colonets, but that's not going to be very useful to me, so I'm not going to do that.
I think I only have the bombs for the system phase, and this is
Hmm.
definitely not the time for them.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. So we move on from the system phase into the activation
Hmm.
phase, where we reveal our ships in initiative order. So because I have the initiative and my lowest ships are three, and they're the lowest ships on the
Hmm.
board, I reveal them first, and I do them in whatever order I want. So I'm going to start with the red squadron escort because why not? So I flip his dial and reveal he's going to do a two forward. Click the move button, and he moves two forward. Okay, so that's his maneuver. I now get to do an action. So down on the right hand side of the cards, if as for the audience's sake, you'll see that I can do a
Hmm.
focus action, a target lock action, a
Yeah.
red barrel roll if I want to, or a boost into a red target lock. I
Hmm.
don't want to stress myself out, so I'm just going to click the T to get myself a token and take a focus
And a
token.
boost into a log, it means you can perform both one after the other.
Yes, so that's what's called a linked action, where
Mm.
basically you perform one action and you can go into the other. You don't have to.
Mm.
It's a may, so it's an option for you to
Hmm.
do so.
Yeah.
The boost is basically do an additional one forward or one bank, effectively. So that's
Hmm.
what he's doing, and the yellow the yellow shadow squadron escort is doing a two forward, and it is also going to take a focus token. And surprise, surprise, the green shadow squadron is going to go through two forward
Hmm.
and get a focus token. All doing the same. That is them all done.
Hmm. Okay, so now it's me with all my. And let's see if I calculated correctly and I will not fly into an asteroid. So I flip the green vulture, move 3 forward, and I
Very nice.
didn't. But I'll have to probably sharp turn next time.
Maybe you might actually still clip the asteroid if you sharp turn towards it. You can barrel roll if to give you. It does take up your
That.
action, but it does mean you can avoid the
Hmm.
asteroid. Which that's where
That is true. And I could
if
do
you
that, yes.
yeah
Hmm.
the proxy mode that I told you to enable. Check is it enabled on the drone?
It should be.
If you do barrel roll, which you can do activate it by doing the going the R on the dial and then pressing
Hmm.
the direction you want to barrel roll, it should show you an outline of where the ship will end up, and you can see the different three positions
Okay, I
to go.
can do it here. Okay, and if I do the other one, let me cancel and do the other one,
You'd go
and
there.
I'll go here.
Yeah, so in normal play
Hmm.
you
Yeah.
can't kind of pre-measure,
Hmm.
but this is a nice little tool for a beginner to kind of see where the ship will
Yeah.
end up.
I was trying to calculate it with just my eyes, but this is way better. Yes,
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
right.
in a tournament, you
Hmm.
would have to eyeball it. There's no
Hmm.
pre-measuring, but this is a casual game. I'm teaching
Hmm.
you. If you're gonna perform a mistake, I would tell you to take it back anyway, so you might as well pre-measure.
Hmm.
Effectively, a barrel roll is using the one template to
Hmm.
strafe
Yeah.
effectively, and you have one of three end positions. You either strafe directly right, or you can shove a tiny bit forward and a tiny bit back. It does mean you will end up with a clear passage.
Hmm.
However,
For a moment at least.
yeah, for a moment, if you do a left-hand turn this way, you'll probably avoid the asteroid. If you went right,
Hmm.
you
Definitely
probably are
not.
going to go over it. You're
Yeah.
probably going to go over it if that's the case. They're quite close.
Yeah, but I cannot go over asteroids. I think I can only go over ships, can I?
You you can go over asteroids. It's just that if you go over, you lose your action. If you go over it.
Mm.
You also roll an
May
attack
suffer,
dice.
yeah.
You roll an attack dice and you either take a damage or a critical damage, depending on what you roll. And if you land on it, you actually lose your attack.
James say that I can't be the clear passage.
Ah, your mind would go into the gut, wouldn't it, James?
Yeah, well, it's time to make a decision now, basically. I shall risk it going through the asteroid field as my action, or do I move all my character, all my
That that
ships
that's
first
your
and then do
that's your
actions?
decision.
Okay, so I can move all of them and then decide over actions for all of
No,
them.
no, no. You actually have to decide that one now. So
Oh,
effectively, if
okay,
you yeah,
okay, yeah.
you are thinking right. If you barrel roll this way, you might block the yellow drone. So
Yeah, that's right. This is why I'm choosing two, and I should be choosing the to the back.
slightly back.
Yeah,
Mm. Give yourself a
slightly
bit more
back.
space.
Exactly. So this is why now I shall choose the yellow one. Whoops, I have instead unset. I should flip, and that's move 5.
Oof.
Move it forward, and as an action, this is no, this is not action.
Yeah, that's arc.
Yeah, this is the action. I will choose computing, calculating, rather. And for uh, the red vulture is doing exactly the same. And also, just in case, I'll be calculating.
All right.
And as for hyena, I'm also moving forward,
Ooh.
but
That
not doing any action because I'm stressed.
yes, that's
So
a that
do I manually put a stress token?
you can either manually put the trash token or the
Oh, I
T
can
can actually
also
generate
put
one
the
for you.
stress token here. Wait, which one
It's
is
it is the exclamation mark at the top.
exclamation? Okay, yeah.
There you go. So yes, you are now stressed, so you can't perform an action. But a
Yeah.
blue maneuver will clear that
Yes.
stress for the next round. Yes, that's a nice little introduction to the blue. Well, the difficulty maneuvers, and that's where Django comes in because blue is less difficult than white, red is more difficult than white, and of course Django's whole thing is about doing easier maneuvers than his enemy. So anyway,
So
that's that. It's now
now it's
Obi-Wan.
just yes. Now it's everyone.
So Obi-Wan's got to do a 3 bank. That ends up there. Now, I here's the thing. I've Obi-Wan's ability, the Delta 7 has this shit ability called fine-tuned controls. After you fully execute a maneuver, which I've done, you may spend a force charge to perform a boost or a barrel roll action. I can either commit myself to an attack against the vultures, or I can bug out and head towards the Shadow Squadron escorts. Neither's not a bad call, especially with that hyena currently occupied. Do you know what? I'm actually going to risk it for a biscuit. If I bank, I'm gonna contend with the debris next turn. So I guess the best thing I can do at this stage would be to actually no, I don't. I'll spend a force charge to perform a boost, banking boost. So I flip a force charge
Oh.
from active to inactive. And then I get my actions, and for my actions, I can perform a barrel roll. So I'll now perform a barrel roll, and I'll go right hand and down
Ah.
because the fine tune controls is not an action. Well, it is an action. I perform an action, but it is not my mandatory action that I can perform. So I can do it basically get a free boost or a free barrel roll action as long as I complete
Okay.
the maneuver. And that's me. That's all I can do.
The Jedi is in front of us, sir. What? Okay. So it's time for Django now. Django is doing 3 forward and it's blue. So I could activate this, but I wouldn't because there will be probably no attacking yet. Although
I
who
mean,
knows?
yeah. I mean, you've done the same. You've done the same maneuver as me, so they've done blue. So yes, it won't
Oh.
actually trigger, because it's the same difficulty as the one I did, not an easier one. Yeah, less. Yeah, so yeah, but still, it's probably not going to affect anyway. But still, a
Yeah.
3-4. That's I forget the fire spread's got a 3-4 that's blue. That's a bit.
Yeah.
That's worrying.
And as my action, let me focus then.
Yeah. So do you want me to
When
run down what actions you can do on there?
Oh, I can focus, so I can get
Mm-hmm.
a token that I can then change for something.
Yep.
I can lock something within range, but
Yep.
I don't have anything within range yet.
Mm-hmm.
I can have a stressful forward sort of shield boost that
Oh yeah,
will,
that's
yeah,
so just clarification. That's called a reinforce, and what it
reinforce. Yeah,
is you define whether the front or the
yeah.
rear is
Mm-hmm.
reinforced, and effectively any attacks that come in, you
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's more than a hit, you
Yeah,
basically lower that
yeah,
damage by
by
one.
one. But do I modify though? Because I thought that depending on what kind of icon it is, I get front or back. So
Yeah, so that
I.
basically is it's the same. It's always uses the
Mm-hmm.
icon, but you get the reinforce, and either side, you look at the token, it's got front and back. So you basically say, well, I'm
Oh.
going to reinforce the back, or I'm going to reinforce the
Oh,
front.
okay. I just thought that different ships would have different kinds of reinforcements.
No, no,
But
no.
if
It's
it's
yeah, just
if I
reinforcement.
choose, that's much better. That justifies the stress, because it
Yes.
seems much better now,
Mm.
and I can boost, which means I could yeet myself forward a bit more.
You might be in attack range then if you do that. But then that do you want to be in attack range is the question.
Yeah, no, I'm taking my chances. I'll wait and see what the Shadow Squadron does.
Ah, there we go. Daughter says
Yeah.
has to be at least two left before the reinforce gets brought into account. Reinforce reduces to a minimum of one damage. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if the focus is going to be your action
Yep.
for the fire spray,
Yes.
that's the activation phase. We would now move on to the combat phase, but I'm pretty confident no one is
Yeah. No
anywhere
one
within
is in no
range.
one's range.
Well, we can measure. I'm gonna if you press the A button on Django, actually, no, is it A
Mm-hmm.
button? Yeah. Just
Yep.
click the three,
Oh,
or the arc. Yeah, yeah. No one's in range.
no one's in range, and for the vultures, probably neither. If I press three, yeah,
Yeah, nothing in range. So
but barely.
yeah, barely in range. So
Yeah.
yeah, so no attacking
Mm-hmm.
from anyone this turn, which is fine. It's very rare you get a turn one engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Um, right then. So that means we move from the combat phase ends and we move into what's called the end phase, which all unspent tokens, unspent circular tokens, are removed from the
Mm-hmm.
game or removed from play. So all focus, go bye bye.
Yeah. You can just delete them,
Yeah.
because there's like an infinite amount of them in the bag.
Yep. In the yes, infinite amounts. You just delete them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't. I was trying to
Uh,
press delete and they didn't. Oh,
There we go. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can give you that permission. No, not games. Don't be an idiot. Uh,
oh, hello, Shadow. Nice to see
hi,
you.
hi, Shadow.
What? What do you mean you're late? You're on the board in three versions already here.
Yeah, I can't unfortunately give you rights to kind of delete items, so I'll
I cannot.
just pop them on this
Okay.
board, and I'll delete them as the game goes
Yeah,
along.
I'll just accidentally select those and oops. Nah, I'm not abusing my power.
All right then. Right, we start again. From the planning
Yep.
phase. So I'm gonna flip over all my dials and plan my next phase of maneuvers. So. Hmm.
What's this blaster Jedi gonna do, Captain? Shut up, computing. Yeah, but what is this blaster Jedi gonna do?
Isn't that the whole debate? What is the
Yeah.
Jedi gonna do? Everyone asks. Everyone always asks the question, "What is the Jedi gonna do?"
What am I gonna do with you also? It was that distance. This will be. Okay. You. are gonna be doing this, and you have no other choice. And you yes. All right.
By the way, just for information there.
Mm-hmm.
The maneuvers a ship can perform is not secret information. So if you need to know if I've got a particular maneuver I can do for a ship, I have to tell you, and I have to tell you truthfully.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry I didn't catch that the last
Oh,
part. Yeah.
what I mean is,
Mm-hmm.
if you ask me, can you do a three turn, or can you do a three bank, or a five Koyagran turn? I have to tell
Mm-hmm.
you truthfully, yes, I can, and I even, if you need to, I can even go through the maneuvers my
Mm-hmm.
ship can
Yeah.
do. That is not secret information. That is completely
Yeah.
open information that anyone can
It's
access.
you are right. It's not the secret information because basically, if I didn't believe you, I could open the application and see what your ships can do.
Yeah, which you are perfectly free to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course the only thing you can't know is what I have set my dial to actually do.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see what I have the possibility to do. Are you set and ready to
Mm-hmm.
go?
Yes, I am. I'm set and ready to go. I was also reading. Now I was reading my chat where Shadow says that she can only attend one stream at the moment because
Oh,
the internet.
internet.
Yes,
That's fine.
it's
Um,
it's still amazing that it streamed a video yesterday. So it's great if you can't stay. We're also we're not we will not be upset about that. So if as long as you can stay, please you'll be a welcome guest. And you have
so
to see how your squadron is doing.
yes, just for record, what I'm doing here is my ship's moving forward and they're taking a
Hmm.
target lock. In fact, actually, can I take a target lock with this one because he might be out of range? No, he's in range, so he can take a target lock. And finally, he is most certainly within range, I'd imagine. Yep, he's within range, so he can take a target lock as well. So they're all taking a target lock
Hmm.
on Jango Fett. And that's all of my Shadow Squadron escorts.
Hmm.
It's now yours, Bear.
Hmm. Yes, indeed. All right, then I shall start with the red and yellow vultures. Let's move forward. And are you? Probably you are. I shall see if you are in any uh, range of my
I'm
movement.
most likely in range. If you,
Yes, you
yeah,
are in range. And you are in range too as well.
oof,
For now.
for now.
It doesn't mean anything yet. Let me just check what I can. I can. Yeah, I can lock or I can focus.
Or you can
Um,
calculate.
I can calculate. Sorry, yes, the droid version of focus.
Hmm,
So let's calculate with you.
very wise maneuver, actually.
And now I'll move yellow forward. I'll turn off you. I'll move yellow forward. And with yellow, I shall. What is the distance for me to take lock?
3. Anything within range 3.
You are within range 3, so I can lock on you.
Yes.
And that's what I. It's blue. It's white. Okay, so that's what I shall do. And the lock is this.
Yep, that's the one.
It shows here, so I can put it on you.
Yeah, just put it near me.
Okay, just next to you. Okay. Ah, I should turn off this glow.
Oh, it's fine. I can delete them as well, so it's all right.
Okay. And with the hyena, then I move with a blue. Does it mean that it's automatically removed?
Yeah, it gets removed immediately.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
Meaning you can now do an action.
Take an action with my hyena. Is this my hyena? Yeah, this is my hyena. Okay. So what I shall do is
you probably want to look at energy cell shell charges because the attack calculate thing there means basically to form this attack you must have a calculate token next to yourself, just for reference.
Ah. Yes, you're right. That's a good option. I shall take calculate. And now the one that I've left is the green one. Let's see if I've survived my maneuver. I have. And what I shall do with it is I shall barrel roll again. And this time I shall barrel roll somewhat to the front.
All right. That's all of them. So it's now Kenobi.
It's Kenobi.
You do a 3 bank, which is white. Trying to slip the net. I don't. Ooh. I'm not. I've slipped red. I'm not confident about the bomber. I think I might still be in. I'm definitely in yellow. Yeah, you don't measure. It's not. You're not supposed to measure at this point, so it's fine. I was fairly confident I was in anyway because I'm looking down the line.
Okay, if I'm not supposed to, I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, it's what. Yeah, you can't pre-measure unless you're actually measuring range. I think I was just because I was thinking I'm pretty confident I'm in arc, but that's my own decision to decide if I am or not. Which I'm again without even that marker, I'm fairly confident I am looking at the arc down the line. I'm in a bit of a sticky position here because you've barrel rolled exactly where I wanted you to not barrel roll to, because now I can't boost to kind of get out of arc.
You'd have to either go inside the asteroid field. You can try to narrowly miss my green fella, or otherwise you'll hit a debris field or hit my yellow vulture.
Yeah, I can't barrel roll. I can't barrel roll in either direction because I'm blocked by the yellow drone and I'm blocked by the debris field on the other side. I can boost. I just can't boost right because of the bomber. Sorry, the drone, the green drone. I'm wondering if I can boost forward and get away with it. But if I don't get away with it, I'm screwed. So, ooh, this is a difficult choice. If I boost right, I'm taking an attack, but at least I'll still have my action. Oh, this is a toughie. It's a toughie. Well, I performed a maneuver, so I regain my force charge from the last turn away, and I'm gonna spend it again to do fine-tune controls. I'm gonna attempt to do a boost forward with Obi-Wan. I just about fit. I just about fit. I'll take it. And I will, as Obi-Wan, take a focus as his actual action. I am in your bullseye, which means my lovely brilliant evasion is actually not in play, which is unfortunate. Although I would say what I've just done is some brilliant evasion. That's just me.
All right. So.
Yeah, that's it. It's Django.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Let me check what kind of bullshittery you can get against me when you're locked onto me. That's,
Yeah, you'll be looking at the
yeah.
Besh title for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I've locked you, so therefore, false transponder code should come into play.
Yes, but the thing is with the false transponder code is I can false transponder only one of the locks.
True, but it's not a may. It's after an object locks you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no. I actually have to. Okay, so red moved first, so actually red has to be jammed. So I get jammed, and that's annoying. I completely forgot about that. And you spend your yeah. You have to deactivate the charge. Well, I guess that other way. I guess, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Okay, so I flip this to the other side.
Lose one of
The
one giant
the
object
the
restrictions.
charge for it.
Um, I get jammed. I remove the target lock because of the jam.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, only the yellow and green have locked you. Carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just realized that and I was like, oh, that's there. Yeah, that's important.
Mm-hmm. Okay, with the Django, I have decided to just move forward slightly,
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good for me.
and as my action, what can I do to you when I have locked? I'm trying to.
When you
Um.
an attacking a ship
Yeah.
that has a target lock on
Mm-hmm.
you can either use it to fire munitions if it requires it, or you can re-roll any attack dice that you have rolled once. So you
Mm-hmm.
can basically re-roll a number of attack dice by spending the target lock on the when you are attacking that defender. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So I shall take a lock on one of your ships. So I select the lock, and which one of you sons should I choose? Let's choose the red one, the only one that's not locking on me.
mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All right, that's that. So it's
that's that.
now combat phase. So combat phase works in the reverse. It's the
So
higher initiative that attacks first. So
this
Django gets
Django
first
could
shot.
start. Yes. So now I
And
should be
also you also were
checking my
flying an easier
distances.
maneuver than I was because I did a white maneuver on
Mm-hmm.
all three of them. So
Yeah, so I could change any of your results for one of the enemies from a focus
well, no,
to a
it's
blank.
actually while you defend or perform an attack. So
Mm-hmm.
every attack or attack
Oh,
you
every.
make and every defense you get to convert
All right.
one of
Yeah.
the hits I get into a blank result or focus to a blank, I should
Mm-hmm.
say.
Okay, and I have that against all of yours. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
That's that's lucky, I guess. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
Well, they're all at range two, but you've got one of them
Yeah.
locked. So
Mm-hmm. Yes, and this is whom I am going to be attacking. The Red Shadow Squadron escort. Which means I am taking the uh, three red die.
yep.
Three red dice.
And I take
Mm-hmm.
I want to say three. Yes, I have got three defense dice.
Mm-hmm.
Attacker rolls first.
Okay. I forgot that you can roll with R.
All right, you've got a hit,
Mm-hmm.
a focus, and a blank. You've got a target lock on the red, though,
Yeah.
so you can spend that to reroll any number
Mm-hmm.
of your
Yeah.
dice.
Okay. So let's re-roll those two.
Oh, a hit and a crit.
And it's a bit better. Yeah.
That is extremely nice. So it's a hit and a crit and a focus. Can't do
Mm-hmm.
much with a focus, but
Yeah.
that's still something. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna roll my three. Oh,
And I can
that
change this one to a blank. Yeah.
ouch. Okay. I take a hit and a crit. I've got 2 shields though, so I only
Yeah.
lose the shields. So that's
Mm-hmm.
something. Actually, let's check dedicated. Um, actually, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna have I've got dedicated on all my 3 of my ships. While another friendly ship in your side arcs at range 0 to 2 defense, if it is limited or has dedicated upgrade and you are not strained, you may gain a strain token. If you do, the defender rerolls one of their blank results. I'm going to do that for both the yellow and the green. So they both are going to gain a
Oh.
strain token. They're both going to gain a strain token. I'm going to reroll 2 of my results, which give me nothing because I can't convert those up. So it
Mm-hmm.
matters
Yeah.
not. I take both anyway. Oh well.
Anti-strains. What is the difference between the strain and the stress again?
When I'm attacked, I roll 1 less defense dice with those
Oh.
2 now until I do a blue maneuver or I am attacked, in which case it's removed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the way I wouldn't have done it, but I realized I'm only
Mm-hmm.
getting get
Yeah.
attacked once. I can afford to take the strain. So right then,
Now,
hmm.
Kenobi.
Yeah, Kenobi. Does Kenobi have anything in his arc? Because
I think you.
you,
I think I am in your arc.
yeah, I think you're close, but I'm just gonna double check. I do. It is by a fraction and a hair, but it's
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah. By
Kenobi.
by one rivet.
So it's 3 dice normally, but you're at range 1 of me, so I
Mm-hmm.
get an extra attack dice, making that
Yeah.
4.
And I'm a weakling, so I get just 2.
That is surprisingly good for me, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the. I'm gonna. But no, I'm gonna get attacked. I'm gonna get attacked. I'm not gonna spend the
That is
focus. I'm gonna keep the
surprisingly
focus for
good.
defense. I'll keep it.
And
Just hit crit that because that'll kill
if
you if you don't
I
roll anything. So
if I roll, I get 1 avoid, but I can use someone else's calculate if I understand correctly.
if you're in range, are you in range 0 to 1?
Oh,
Check the.
no, 0 to 1, definitely not.
Well,
So,
do a measure. You never know until you measure.
mhm. Yeah, okay, if anything, I would be in range of a bomber, because my yellow does not have,
It's the green you're looking
it's,
for.
yeah, and it's, oh, I should be checking on the green.
Yeah,
Okay,
check
yes,
green.
yes,
Check
yes.
green's range. So range 1 is what you want to do.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
No, only
No,
yellow
yeah,
could have done it.
yeah,
But yeah, so you're out of
yeah.
range.
Oh, well.
There's still you still avoid the hit, but you take a hit and a crit, so
Mm-hmm,
you draw 1 face down card and then 1 face up card from the damage
mm-hmm.
deck.
And put on green, yeah.
Mm.
1 face down,
A 1 face up.
and 1 face up. And the face up says, Wounded Pilot, after you perform an attack, roll 1 attack die. On a hit or crit result, gain 1 stress token.
So that is on
Yeah,
an action you get
yeah.
you have
And
to
an
do it.
action, I can turn this back upside
Yeah.
down. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, what I'm saying is
flip
it's
it.
not an
Yeah.
attack in which you roll it, it is on an action, but
Mm-hmm.
you can as an action repair the card.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, that's not
Yeah.
too terrible. It's
Mm-hmm.
not double damage, which I'm
Yeah.
pleased about. Or direct hit, I should say. Obi's a bit. Oh, I could have used. Thing is, at that point, Doctor, I could have then spent just the force to get the extra evade. I just wanted to keep things going. Right. Okay. It's now. So it was then Obi-Wan, and now that's my squadron because I have the initiative and my 3s attack first in that case. So red is going to attack first. He has a bullseye range 2 shot into Django, but no mods and only 2 attack dice because he's a piddly little Shadow Squadron escort. I'm going to roll my 2 attack dice and hope for the best. I get a hit into Django. You right, Bear?
Yeah. I'm here. I'm just okay. It's once again 2 dice. Sorry, I got distracted. And
Okay, you're fine.
it's one void. So what was? Oh, yeah, one attack. Okay, yeah. So nothing happened.
Okay. In that case, I'm then going to do green next because green's at a
Mm-hmm.
slightly longer range, I believe. No, he's still at range 2. That's fine. I'll attack you at range 2 then. Still 2 dice versus the 2
Yeah.
defense.
Mm-hmm.
Hit and crit.
Versus one void.
So you take one
So I'm
critical.
taking. Or is it the crits that are first reversed?
Yeah, crits. Hits are eliminated
No.
first. Crits are always
Oh.
eliminated last.
Oh. Okay.
But shields just
Then
take crit.
it's yeah.
They treat them the same. So
It's
shields are
just
just
one
yeah,
shield down.
just one shield.
Mm-hmm.
That's the advantage of shields. And then finally my yellow drone, who again is also at range 2. I will check. Pretty confident it's at range 2. Yep. And he will also attack and roll. And same result. Hit crit.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Wait. Where did my other die go?
You might have deleted it by mistake.
I probably yes. I wanted to roll them. Okay, then I will just roll this one because that one rolled the focus, and this one is rolling another focus, which is nothing. So I'm losing 2 more shields.
Oh no.
Oh well, that's what happens sometimes. And now,
Sorry, man.
yeah, now the third one.
Painful. Now it's your threes.
Sorry,
It's your threes.
attacking. I've didn't you? I you have attacked with all 3 of yours.
I have
Because
attacked all 3 of
oh,
mine.
okay, you have, yes. So of my threes, I think the only one that is in range is the green one. The yellow one,
Mm,
the hyena, and the red one are not in range.
mm.
I wouldn't think so. You have
Yeah.
masterfully evaded them.
Yes. I didn't want to exactly take all that in front of me.
Oh, not this one. So it would be only the green one. Oh, show up what's happening with you. I'm not. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I see that it's in range 1 anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, range 1.
Mm-hmm.
So very quite categorically range 1. I do only get
Mm-hmm.
two evade dice for this.
Yeah. But I only have 2 attacks as well.
But you get an extra one because you're at range 1.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. So I get 3.
That's right.
And reroll. And
Ooh.
there's a hit and a crit.
Oh, that's what I don't want to see when I'm a Jedi. That is
Yeah.
diabolical. That is terrible. Can I do anything? I can't. There's nothing I can do. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I literally have to take both of
Yeah.
those. So there you go.
Mm.
Shield. Ouch. I did not expect to roll
Mm-hmm.
blanks. But yeah, ow.
So that's all the attacks done.
That is indeed all the attacks. Any unspent focus and calculate are
Yeah.
removed from the board.
Mm-hmm.
Target locks persist though, as does any red
Yes.
tokens. And then we plan the next phase. So early thoughts, Burr, about the game. I mean,
Well, I already see the experience advantage in the game,
to be
but
fair, it's
yeah,
yes,
I'm much more unsure and stressed about whether I would be able to figure out which of my abilities, which of my additions to the ships I will be able to use at which point. But well, I do enjoy it so far, definitely.
good, good.
Yeah, Shadow says acts as a distraction. Yeah, you definitely act as a distraction, but like I said, a welcome one. Okay, but now to the more important things, which is planning my next. Oh no, it's gonna end horrible. This is gonna. Ay, maybe not, actually, maybe not. Let's see. We shan't know until we figure that out. This may yet be possible to do. And so may this. And this. And you. I like that aspect of the. Ooh, what the hell? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. Yeah, I better risk this. Okay, I am set.
I'm
Sorry for the
I'm
mumbling.
that's fine. I'm not set myself. I am still
Uh,
kind of debating on if
mm-hmm.
I want to do anything crazy. Uh, do I want to do anything crazy? If I do something crazy, I might be in severe trouble. No, I'm gonna stick with my original instinct. I'm gonna go with my instincts and go from there. Cool. I'm now set and ready to go. So it's my
Somewhere outside my battlefield, there's General Trench sending the information to my vultures that maybe none of you will return from this skirmish, but
that's the way it
that
goes.
yeah, that's the sacrifice I'm ready for.
So I'm going to start off with my Shadow Squadron escorts. I'm going to do yellow
Mm-hmm.
first. Yellow is going to do a two hard blue. I forgot they can do a two hard
Mm-hmm.
blue. That's going to remove the strain token I've got from him, and he's going to perform a
Mm-hmm.
focus because he can do that. Um, I'm then going to do the red Shadow Squadron escort. I'm going to do a five forward, which just clears you. And take a focus action. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take a focus action. I'm gonna take a target lock. I'll take a target lock against Django Fett.
I was just
So
I was
because I've
just
not got a target lock.
I was just checking if you can shoot backwards, but you can't.
I can't, but I can take a target lock and spend it the
Mm-hmm.
next time
Yeah.
got you in arc of myself. So I also regain my force charge.
Yeah, you're right.
And
Well,
now,
and I've already used the false transponder and introduced myself as
yeah,
Jabba the Hutt, and you didn't fall for it.
I'm then gonna do my green Shadow Squadron escort. I reveal a two Koyagran turn, but I'm gonna use precision ion engines to turn that Koyagran turn into a Segnors loop maneuver instead. So how am I actually
Oh.
gonna do that? Oh yes, I can actually just do it on the dial.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a Segnors loop instead. I don't get my action because it is red, so I keep the strain and also gain a stress token
Mm-hmm.
as well. But I at least can then shoot at Django should he fly past me. and
Yeah, this
I spend a charge on the precision ion engines to do so.
very possible. Okay, then it's time for my beautiful, lovely droids. So let's start with you. And the green vulture is doing a
3 hard.
3 hard, which I hope will get me clear.
Yeah, you should just clear the asteroid.
Let's see.
Ooh,
It.
ooh,
Whoa!
close,
That was
closer than we thought, but yeah,
that was
it.
closer.
But if it fits, it fits.
Yeah. I mean, and I have you somewhere within my range. I'm guessing.
Yes, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that is in range. It's just a
Yeah.
question of how
Mm-hmm.
far.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm not going to be doing any barrel rolls, so I shall take. Hold on, lock was within range. Any range.
You can target lock
Yes.
within range 3.
Mm-hmm.
If you do opt for a target lock,
Yeah.
you have to lock something. If you're not in range of your intended target, then you just have to lock something. You can't
Mm-hmm.
re-declare your action effectively.
Okay, I'd like to lock on the yellow, so do I check?
Yep, check range 3. I'm pretty confident you're in range.
Yes,
Yeah, you're in
I'm in
range.
range, and that means I am locking you. You're locked. Now time for yellow vulture. And yellow vulture also does 3 hard, which is yeah, didn't work as intended.
That's fine. I'm just going to
Yeah.
lock the obstacles
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure that
Yeah.
they don't move.
Oh, actually, it gave it the more dynamic dynamic appearance, the more suspense when
Okay,
it suddenly
so
wobbled. Yeah.
he's
Then.
he's landed on debris field 5. That
Mm-hmm.
means that first he gains a stress token for a start because that's
Mm-hmm.
what you get for
Yeah.
debris. Oh, that's the ion token,
Yeah.
not that. Um, you also roll an attack dice, and on a critical result, you suffer a crit, but only that result.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that was F.
Yeah,
Sorry, that
yeah, I know.
was
You just
flipped.
changed the dice. I know.
Yeah.
That's fine. You don't
Okay. Yeah.
you don't get anything, but you got your stress token,
Mm-hmm.
and that means
Yeah.
you can't
You
take your
can do an
action.
action. Right. That's too bad. But that's now it's time for red. And red is doing 1 hard.
Oh, the classic 1 hard. Yep.
Yeah. And I should have Kenobi within range 3. So I
Yes,
should
you
be able
should
to
do.
lock on him.
Cool.
Just let's check to be sure. Yes, Kenobi is within range 3, maybe even 2. But
For
let's
now.
log on him just in case. Yeah. And the last one, but not least, Hyena, also doing 1 hard.
Oof.
And Hyena is doing a calculate instead.
Makes sense. He's already got a target
Yeah.
lock, so
Mm-hmm.
actually, no, he doesn't have a target lock. He just, but
Yeah.
regardless,
No.
it means he
But
can fire his missiles. So
someone, maybe the red one, for example, might need a calculate.
that's true. Oh, all that. Yeah, good point. Right. That means it's then Obi-Wan to go.
Yes.
And Obi-Wan decided he doesn't like being around all these droids and is going to do another 3 bank to get as
Mm-hmm.
far away from possible. And I'm debating because I'm currently not sitting in arc of the green, but I'm definitely in the arc of the
Hyena.
bomber.
And I would risk guessing that yellow. Maybe not.
Yeah, yellow would also get actually yellow would be able to attack me, but it would be through a debris an
Oh,
obstacle. So
oh yeah. So maybe not.
I mean, you can't. I
Yeah.
mean, you can still fire. It just means I get an extra dice. What I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
do, I'm going to spend a force charge to fine tune controls. I'm going to do a boost forward to make sure I am as far away from those missiles as I possibly can be. So there I am. I'm doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take a focus action as my actual action with Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
That is worth the risk, I think. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I have a question. in the meantime,
Hmm.
some things like the shields or the force, in my case, probably in your case as well, the charges do not refresh, but the shields I think refresh at some point, and the force
No,
powers
shields don't refresh. They constantly
never.
stay off. There are cards that allow you to recover shields, like the R2 Astromech. But no shields don't
Oh,
refresh.
okay.
The only time a card refreshes, if you look at the force icon on everyone's card, it's got a little up arrow next to the number
Yeah.
three.
That
That
means
can
one
appear on
every
appear
turn.
on
One.
charges as
Yeah.
well, and that basically means you gain a charge at the end of the session, or you recover a charge, I should say.
Yeah.
Um, in the situation regarding your energy cell charges, you can actually reload them as an action.
Yeah.
It says reload this card,
Right.
and also for the mines, you've got the reload action on your actual action bar, but it's red, so you can reload the mines for a red for a stress if you wanted to, but you don't need to because you've already got mines. For the actual missiles, you can just reload them and don't gain you. That says reload, so effectively you just reload them and don't gain a stress. So yeah, cool. A
Right.
Django.
Yes. Django hasn't moved yet, and Django is doing left bank
Oh boy,
one, which
it could be worse. Could be
might
worse.
result in. Did I hit
Yes,
you? Did I not hit you?
you did hit me. Django Fett tried to long bank. If you look at the text, it's Django Fett tried to bank left one, but it's now touching Shadow Squad and Escort 3. So you did bump. So
Yeah.
you lose your action for the turn. Um, and that's it. And also, you can't attack the ship you've bumped, which I'm not too afraid of, but I am afraid of the fact that you can shoot at red still. So yeah, there's nothing much you can do
Yeah.
about that. It's
Yeah.
just I parked myself there in hopes that you would be there, and I was right. So it is what it is. Okay, Django, he gets to shoot first.
Yeah. So Django has no other choice but to attack from the rear.
He might have a shot on yellow. I
Yellow.
would check that.
I don't think. I mean,
It's
even
close. It's very, very close.
I can check with a cone. Probably now
Yeah.
is a good time to check with a forward cone.
Yeah, you can attack
Uh,
you can attack yellow.
yeah,
Although yellow has got a focus, whereas red
that's
has no
right.
nil point.
None.
He's got nothing.
That's right. And also red is already somewhat battered.
That is true. You have
Which,
already attacked red prior, so he is already
yes.
damaged.
And I have not been doing discharge from the rear before, so I'll try that.
Also, your ability is still in play because red did a 5/4, which is white. So not that
Yes, that's.
not that affects me. Oh, actually, good point. You yeah, go on. You can attack whoever. Just know the focus for yellow doesn't really help me because actually no, I did a blue. That's fine. Never mind. No, ignore me. Carry on.
No, I shall focus. Despite you trying to sidetrack me, I'm going to focus on the red.
No, actually, that is the target I would attack as well. You are correct. That is the best target. I was
Yeah, all
thinking, is
right.
there an argument for yellow? But no,
Yeah.
you wouldn't gain any. It's not as beneficial attacking yellow than it would be attacking red.
Hold on. For some reason. Oh, okay. I just want to
Oh.
check. Range 2.
Uh, no, it's range one.
That's
It's
range
range one.
1? Ah, that's
Yeah,
even better.
it's closest point to closest
Yeah.
point. So yeah, it is range one. Ouch.
So that gives me 4 dice. And an
Yes.
ability to change one of your dice to
Focus to a
that's
blank.
focus dice. They're black, which doesn't give me anything anyway because you don't have any focus on anything like that.
Yeah, true. But if I was focused, it would be very beneficial. Which is why I was thinking maybe
But
attacking yellow is not too bad. But no, I did a blue maneuver, so it wouldn't affect.
do you have a lock on me though?
I do have a lock on you. Yes.
So that gives you opportunity, but do I? You don't
No,
have to be turned
I
front to me. if you want to re-roll the dice using the
Yeah,
lock.
I can't reroll a defense dice. I can only reroll an attack.
Attack dice.
And the reason I took the focus
Mm-hmm.
of the target lock is because I wanted
Yeah.
to come at you
At
next round with both a focus and a
yes,
target
at
lock.
lock doesn't disappear like that. So at
No.
one point it will come useful. All right, let me re-roll, and that's a crit, a hit, and a focus.
Um, I've got to roll something here if I want to survive.
Uh, if there are no other ships in the attack arc, I can change when I'm Boba Fett. Uh, if I understand this correctly, Boba Fett can change one of my focus into a
Results into a
hit.
hit. You're right. You're completely right.
Uh,
So that's actually 3 hits and a crit. I
yeah.
did roll 2 evade, so I do take one. I do take one. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
no, I take a crit. Ugh. Please don't be direct hit. 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 It's weapons failure. That's fine. I can take that. I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on one hull, but I'm alive.
Yeah. I think I have forgotten one thing. I forgot to re-roll a wounded pilot attack die for the green vulture from
Don't
my
worry about
crit.
that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If you want to roll it, feel free.
Uh,
But we,
I better stick to the rules. So I take one attack die
yeah,
and roll it, and it's a hit. Does it say hit or crit? Yeah,
it says
hit
hit
or
or crit.
crit. So I get a stress for the green vulture.
That does mean that you wouldn't have the target lock on the yellow. Just for
Oh,
note.
okay.
Actually, no. Did you take that last round? No, you couldn't have taken that last round. You were nowhere near me.
Mm,
Yeah, because I was down here and you were up. Yeah,
mm-hmm,
so
yes,
you'd never have taken the lock. I'll delete the
mm-hmm,
lock.
yeah.
Okay, well at least that's resolved.
Mm-hmm.
Nice spot there. I completely missed that. And to make sure we don't miss it again, there's a critical hit token. So there's no excuse. There's no
Oh,
excuse
yeah.
now. In
Yeah, absolutely.
fact, I'm going to do the same thing for my vulture. Practice what you preach. There you go, V-wing.
Yeah, and Shadow commented that you're making making your ships move like a TIE Defender, fast, daringly, and turning on a dime.
Ah, if you
Yeah.
know how to do it.
Unlike me bumping and making a noise all around the debris fields.
All right. So that was Django.
Mm-hmm.
It's now
Obi,
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, yeah,
yes.
Obi-Wan does have an attack. I was thinking, do I attack? And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I've got Django dead in front of me. So I will
And it
take an attack
seems like you
on.
have me in range 2.
Yes, according to the readout, it does state Django Fett is at range 2 in Bullseye. So I do
Mm-hmm.
have you as the corner of Django is just poking into range 2, and it's always closest point to closest point. So
Mm-hmm.
it is a range 2 attack. So I got 3 dice. So there's no benefit for attacker or
And I
defender at this
got
point.
2 dice.
Um, Obi-Wan's got his focus token. Anything else Obi-Wan's got that I could use be useful? Spare parts canisters? No. Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely diabolical. I will spend the one of my force charges to convert that from a hit to an I hit.
And I have 1 of evade,
Ah,
so
okay, yes, you evade it.
yeah,
Okay,
they evade that.
that could have been a lot better for me, but oh well. Oh well, I'm still here. I'm in one piece for now. Then it's my threes. So green can't attack, red can't attack. That means it's just yellow who can attack, and yellow will make a range 3 attack at drone 3. Um, I've just got to focus. I've got no other thing to modify with, so I'll just do a Hail Mary shot at
I
the.
get 3 dice then, plus 1 for range 3.
I'm going to spend my focus, change one of those to hits.
And I have nothing.
You can't use the
Yeah, I
calculator 'cause
can't.
the bomb is too far
Yeah,
away.
I can't use the calculator because I am too far away. I can't do anything. Yeah.
And that would be
So
a
it's
damage card.
one hit for the green dude, and the green dude will go bye bye. Actually,
Not yet, actually.
not yet,
So
because that will be two hits and a critical hit. That's
yeah, well, it would. So it's three. So it is means he's going to die. But because I'm initiative 3 and you're initiative 3,
oh,
you actually don't get removed
I still
until
get to have a final shot before I explode.
yes, you don't get removed until the end of that
Mm-hmm.
initiative round. So effectively, until all the threes are fired, you are not removed. So that's actually not so bad for
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, that was the yellow. He spent his focus token, and I will. No, in fact, I'm not going to spend everyone's last charge. I'll keep. I'm okay. You may proceed with any attacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's start then with the green guy, because he may be able to attack someone if I try and turn on his forward. Uh, yeah, I can attack Obi-Wan actually.
Range 2,
Range
or the
2.
Shadow Squadron at range 3.
I feel like attacking that blasted Jedi may be a better idea here.
Yeah, they're both. Well,
Uh,
Obi-Wan's only 2 attack dice. Sorry, 2 defense oppose
mhm.
against the 3 of the Shadow
Yes.
Squadron, and the Shadow
And
Squadron would gain an extra one for range 3 anyway, so that'd be 4. So
and Obi-Wan poses a much greater threat, I believe,
no, I
to
I
me.
agree. Yeah, Obi-Wan would be is a larger threat.
Yeah, if I can, I will get Obi-Wan then.
Sure.
So that is an attack from me, especially if I'm about to die. I shall try to make it count.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, 2 dice, then, and a reroll, and nothing.
And you don't have the focus, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I can't get the focus from anyone.
I roll a blank. I roll a
Yeah,
blank and focus, which I don't need to spend anything to show
yeah.
that out. But
Oh,
I'm sorry, but that was quite unfortunate.
my whole existence been for nothing.
And so Droney goes
Yeah,
bye bye, unfortunately. I'm gonna
it's
unlock him.
the green one. Yes,
He gets
to
removed from play.
scrap heap heaven.
So first blood goes
Uh,
to me in terms of kills. So
Indeed. Let's put him somewhere outside. Yeah.
all right then.
And so you go away too. That's
That
sad, but that was to be expected.
now does yellow
Now
have a shot?
yellow, possibly. Let's check that.
I'm pretty confident yellow would have a shot. He does.
He does
It's
have a
range 3
shot.
through an
Yes.
asteroid, but it's a shot.
So it means that's 1 against 3 then.
Actually, it would be against 4 because I've got
Yes.
2 for my standard. I have
Mhm.
1 for range 3 and then 1 for the asteroid field.
Oh, so it's one plus. It's one more for you, not one less for me. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
All
yeah.
right.
You roll 2 versus my
Mhm.
4, which is not impossible. I've
Yeah.
seen 4 dice blank out before.
Okay, let's see how this plays out. I have to avenge my fallen comrade. I have done something at least.
I get 1,
But you
That's all I-
avoided my something.
and that's all I rolled as well. So I'm glad I got.
Yeah. I wouldn't even be able to use the calculation from Hyena because you don't have any. I don't have any focus.
Okay. Is the hyena within range? I'm hoping not.
No, I don't believe so. It's worth a check, but pretty sure it's not.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
pretty confident I'd get out of range of it, and I'm glad I did
Yeah.
because I'd be eating energy cell charges, and I think my luck, my luck with Obi-Wan's dice rolls have not been very, very fond. Just put it that way. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, that's the end of the combat
Yes.
phase for this round. I mean, technically he would be still alive, but until now. But yeah, that's now they're now dead. Unspent tokens are removed, so everyone's focus goes bye-bye. The calculate for the hyena goes bye-bye.
Hmm.
And that is it. Everything else remains on the table.
Yes, that
And
is right.
new round. So what the frack am I gonna do now? Um just for my audience sake.
I am curious here. Okay, let's try to figure out this situation first. You, my friend,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
are gonna be. I don't have anything like that. That's unfortunate, though. Yeah, wait. Move you a bit here. Yeah, no. It's not what I want. I think I want this then. Or do I? Doesn't help me in any way. No, let's risk. That's a calculated risk. And that here, you should be doing something like that. Or not. No. Wait. No, you should be doing actually that. And then there's you, who should be doing something similar. I hope. And you, what do I do with you? Do I have fancy things? Well, that hurt me a lot. We shall see. Okay. That may once again have been a bad move, but I'm set.
Yeah, I was struggling with Obi-Wan, like debating on what I was gonna do for him, but I finally kind of settled on what he's doing. Are you ready to go?
Yes. Oh, that
Okay,
Obi-Wan always getting into trouble.
all right. Um, I'm gonna move. First thing, we're gonna go into the system phase. I have something which happens in the system phase. I can do. My red Sash Shadow Squadron escort is gonna drop a Connor net.
Oh yes, because you can do that, right?
So I
Of
will
course,
drop
yes.
a Connor net. I'm gonna move my tokens out of the way just briefly. So everyone, I'm gonna drop a bomb. I'm gonna grab the Coronet template. So where's the I need mine bomb.
And soon
Something
enough, I
ball.
shall see what happens when I hit that.
Okay, so I've dropped a Connor main and it does actually land on Django. Um so that actually triggers immediately. Um Coronet. After a ship overlaps or moves through this device, it detonates. When this device detonates, the ship suffers 1 damage and gains 3 ion tokens.
Okay,
So
so
you
my
gain.
shield is depleted.
You also gain 3 ion tokens, which means that you can only do a 1 forward this round.
Oh, and just one straightforward.
Just a 1 straight forward this round is all that you can do once it comes to your turn.
So do I change it now?
No, we'll get to that in a second because I think
Okay.
you'll be able to do it using the ion token. It's a weird thing. I didn't know if that would land on you, but it has. So that's my system phase things. I'm not going to drop my other coronet because that would be suicide for me. And yeah, I will. I spent the coronet on the red one. Um,
I
and
should have
then
killed you at the
just
turns.
yeah, that's the thing. If you had killed me, I wouldn't have done that. But now I've, and to be fair, this might have scuppered any plans you've had. It was severely lucky of me what I did. The advantage is the one forward is blue, so yours is going to be an easier maneuver no matter what. Unless I do blue as well, of course. But right. I am going to do because my ship's to move first. Which one do I do first? I'm going to do red because I know red's getting out of the way. Red's going to do a 2K,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just going to do it as a normal K. He's not going to do any fancy sloops. So, there you go. I gain a stress token and can't perform an action, and all these target locks go back to Django. I'm then going to do my green. Green's going to do a 2 hard, which should still cause Django to bump. So that's fine. If I barrel roll.
Tailgating.
Yeah,
I'm tailgating.
basically that's what I'm doing. I'm essentially blocking you. Also, because that's blue, I remove both the stress and the strain. That's good, and I will gain a focus because I've already got a target lock. I just need something for defense. So, and then my yellow nervous moment. I'm gonna try and leapfrog Obi-Wan, which I just manage, and I'm gonna actually perform a target lock action to redeclare my target lock. I'm gonna redeclare that to any ship that I'm in range of. So
Mm-hmm.
range
Three.
3. Okay. I can target lock either one, so I'm gonna target lock the hyena. I'm then going to engage my R3 astromech. After form a lock action, I might acquire a lock on a different target, effectively. So I get 2 locks. And I'm going to
That's a
target lock.
useful trick.
I'm going to target lock the. So I got 2 target locks there. And that's my action for him. It's now your drones.
That's a great action, actually.
R3 astromech is.
You've done a lot already.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
Besh title and it says, "Oh yeah, spend target locks to get a hit." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Wait, I with R3 astromech, I can take 2 target
Yeah.
locks. I can spread that around a little bit."
Let's see if I can. I'm doing 3 forward. And I have not bumped anything, and that's blue, so I lose the stress.
Good.
And I. Do I get a lock, or do I focus on something? Let me see if I can get a lock on the green fella. Are you within range 3? You are within range 3. And I will probably not be able to reach either of you guys. Although, who knows where Kenobi is moving?
Yeah, Kenobi
So
is going to move,
yeah,
so he could move into
yes,
your
indeed,
arc.
he could move into my range.
If he's not,
Ah,
he's going over an asteroid. So
I mean, Kenobi is able to do all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna make a lock on the Jedi. Although, wait, I already have a lock on the Jedi. Isn't it my lock? Looks like, yeah.
you do, yes. So you
Oh,
already have a
yes,
lock. So in
yes.
that case, just take a calculate.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you. I was struggling to delete. In that case, I'm just taking calculate. Indeed. Now my hyena is moving 3 forward as well. And is taking a calculate. And finally, my red vulture is also moving. Wait, did it not move? For some reason it did not move. Why?
Try again. There we
Yeah,
go.
now it moved. Okay.
I think it's because it's getting confused
Mm-hmm.
between the token thing on the bottom. But
It might be. Okay, in that case, I'm. Mm, am I locking with you? Are you Separatist Drone 1?
yes, he is
Yes, I
because
am. Yes, I have 2 Separatist drones, so yes, I have a lock as well. So once again, I am calculating.
Okay.
Yeah. Very calculated round this.
I mean, calculate is what they do best.
Yeah. Now it's Kenobi's turn.
Yeah, Kenobi. Oh, Kenobi. Can do a one bank. Here's the thing. I really, really don't want to eat a missile this time. I really. But the thing is, I've got Django point blank at range one. It's like the golden opportunity where I want to focus, but I can't. I have to get rid of those locks. So I'm gonna spend spare parts canisters. Um, Action, spend a charge to drop one spare part, then break all locks assigned to you. So I've never done this before, actually. Spare parts. No, it's a cargo chute. Spare parts. So how do I do this? Do I just... there we go. That locks into place. Cool. So I drop a spare parts and I break the locks in question. So I break all locks assigned to me. I'm glad that I was worried that
Yeah.
actually hit the drone as my Shadow Squadron, but actually it's quite small, so not too bad. Yeah, that's my action. That's all I can do. I'm not going to boost because then I'll block Django, and that's
And
not
that
what I want
spare
to do.
parts now also acts as debris.
It does act as debris now, yes, and obstacles.
Ah, that's a nifty trick. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can only do it once. It's a one and
Yeah.
done trick, but it's a trick that I use nonetheless.
It's like dropping your tail. Yeah.
All right, so that's that, and then it's Django who can only do a one forward because of his ion. I believe if you look at the ion tokens, they might
Yeah.
have like like a one on there or something.
Yeah, if I move to, it still shows me that I can do two bank.
Yeah.
But
Doctor, does he do the one now or does he do it next round? I'm pretty certain it's immediate that the ion takes effect. Let me check the rules on ion. Uh, that's unfortunate because, of course, the ION appears in action, doesn't it? All right, let's have a look at it. Let me actually physically search through the actual rule book for ion under I. I. ID marker ion. That ship is ionized. During the activation phase, an ion ship that did not have a dial assigned to it during the planning phase activates as follows. The ship skips its reveal dial during the execute maneuver step of the ionized ship. So effectively, you still do the two bank, but drop it to voice chat, Doctor. I'm pretty certain though, you still do the two bank, and then next round you do it. Are you gonna drop it to chat, Doctor, or are you gonna... Am I right?
this is a life or death decision.
It is very crucial. It is very crucial. See, I was making assumptions that you'd be bumping into my Shadow Squadron. Now I wish I had barreled. Hello.
Sorry about that. I was trying to get everything all set up and moved across.
Cool.
Read it to me exactly how you just read that.
Ion. A ship is ionized while it has a number of tokens relative to its size, at least one for small ships, two for medium, etc. During the planning phase, an ionized ship is not assigned a dial. During the activation phase, an ionized ship that did not have a dial assigned to it during the planning phase activates as follows. Ship skips its reveal dial step, executes an one forward speed maneuver. During the format, ship can only perform a focus. It states here, if a ship becomes ionized after the planning phase and therefore has been assigned a dial before it's activated, it activates as normal during the next planning phase. If the ship is still ionized, it is not. Yeah, so it activates as normal, but
that was exactly what I was going to say, because the timing on that, I'm supposing the ion came from
the Economet.
The Economet, yeah. So the dial was placed and assigned as what it was. Therefore, the first part of whatever then follows does not apply. So yes, business as usual.
Yeah. Okay, so next round you can only do the one forward.
Yes.
Let's see if I bump into you anyway.
You probably...
That'd be hilarious.
You don't. You don't.
I don't. and I am very much in danger from Kenobi, but I have some targets in front of me anyway. So let's see what else we'll do.
I'm gonna remove the colonet because that goes away now because that's detonated. So
now I have a hard choice what to do with.
you still get your action.
I still get my action. I just need to figure out what kind of action do I want. So I could boost to get out of Kenobi's reach.
You could, but then you'd be getting Kenobi and Arc yourself. But then you're also making things difficult for your drones next round. So it's a swings and roundabouts. There's no wrong answer because also you then got no defensive stuff.
You are right, and
there's no wrong answer there, Bear.
There is no answer, but some of those answers might have particular consequences, and I just.
If you ever want to know what I would do, you can ask me, and I will tell you truthfully what I would do.
That's a good idea for a t-shirt. WWED. What would Ebak do?
Yeah.
What would Ebak do?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking. What would Ebak do?
I would boost because it's even though you lose then an action and to boost, and you don't have any offensive mods, you get out of Obi-Wan's firing arc, and Obi-Wan is the one that's most deadly to you right now. He's got no target lock on you, but he's got force, and that can be dangerous. It does mess things up for the drones next round, but if you already know what you're doing, that's fine. And also, you're gonna be doing a
wonderful. That's a very big
anyway.
assumption.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's about if you think it's not gonna mess you up with the drones, I would do the boost, and you can even do the bank boost because I think you would be fine if you.
Which one do I? Oh, I also can check here with a proxy, right? Can I check with a proxy?
You can't check with a proxy on there because there's only one end state, but you can do it and reverse it if you're not happy with it.
I think I would be fine with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, you now can shoot right up Yellow's Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So I'll stick to that then.
In fact, you might have a shot on Obi-Wan now. It's close. You might have a shot on Obi-Wan. It's debatable.
It's debatable, yeah. The White Wizard will know.
Oh man, if there was ever a chance to use Tail Gunner, it would be now. Tail Gunner is a card which no one uses. Basically, it says, if you form attack out of the front, you can form attack out of the back as well. Actually, no, it's Veteran Turret Gunner that can do that. But yeah, basically, if only you could.
If only I had that.
Yeah, you could shoot. You could definitely shoot green, and then you could shoot yellow as well. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Oh well. You did a white maneuver. It's worth noting. I did blue, and I believe blue. So all my ships did blue. So your ability doesn't come into play.
My ability doesn't, indeed. That's too bad. But now, starting with Django, I can start attacking. And let's check if I can do anything to Kenobi with my real guns. And
no, it's just the Shadow Squadron.
It's just the Shadow Squadron, which means it's better for me to have actually the Yellow Shadow.
Yeah, range 1.
Yeah.
A good roll would kill that thing outright.
Yes. Hopefully, a good roll and the Yellow Shadow will pay for the death of my green droid. So that's 4, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot how deadly Django can be at close range.
And that's 3 hits.
There's also no Boba wouldn't come into play because you've got a focus.
Yes.
But you do have Slave One.
I do have Slave 1 while I perform a forward attack. And I am in Defender's rare. Which I am. Yes, I am.
I'm fairly confident you are.
Yes, I am. I can change 1 to a crit. That's right. So if one of those hits is a crit, you avoid 1, right? You're not focused. You can't change. So you have just.
I have to get a perfect roll to avoid all of it, but I am untouched, so I'd have to take all of that, and also the critical be a direct hit in order to die. So you convert one of those to a crit.
Yes.
There you go. Got there in the end. All right. I now roll my dice and then modify them afterwards. Okay.
Oh,
I get evade. So I'm gonna take a crit. I don't have a focus to spend. That's fine. I will just take the shield. Well, I have to take the shield. Can't have the option.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it on the hull. So yeah, there we go. I take 1 to the hull, and that's 1 shield, and that's it.
Yeah. That was a good defense.
Yeah, I got very lucky there. I thought I was gonna be very much wounded. I got very, very lucky with my roll. Then it's on to Obi, who's got no target, so he skips his turn effectively. So then it's me. I'm pretty confident Red's got nothing. Yep. I'm pretty sure that Green's got nothing. No, Green does have a shot. He's got a shot on the yellow drone.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got a lock on Django, so it's not ideal. But I'll take a 2 attack dice shot. It was unobstructed at range 3, so you get an extra defense dice.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll. I get blanks anyway.
I get 2 evades, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah.
And then yellow perform an attack. It'll attack the Separatist bomber at range 2. So 1, 2.
And also 1, 2.
I have Alpha 3B Besh on yellow. While you perform a primary attack, you may spend your lock on your defender to change one of your blank or eyeball results to a hit result. So I'm going to spend my lock and change that to a hit. So that's 2 hits on the bomber.
Okay, let's see if I can do something about it. And I don't have, well, I have a calculate, but calculate doesn't help me with defense.
No, you can use it on defense. In fact, you can use either yours or even any of your friends, because I think you should be in range of them.
I wonder if I'm in range 1 from the yellow.
Check.
Because I would use that one. Range 1. And I'm not.
You're not, but you do have range on red.
Okay, then I'll spend the calculate from red. Yeah. And I will change this to
evade. Evade.
Yeah, to evade.
We know what you did. So you take 1. You take 1 on the bomber.
Yes, I take 1. So the other one I take a hit on hyena. Yep.
Okay. Then it's your drones.
Yes, indeed. So let's start with the hyena.
I'm an idiot. I just realized.
How come?
Because I wanted to remove the target lock, and then I've now just realized it doesn't require a target lock to fire missiles, you imbecile. It requires a calculate to fire missiles.
Yes,
oh, I screwed up.
And I have a calculate on my missiles.
Yeah, you do.
And I can either shoot a missile right into Kenobi's keister, or I could shoot a missile into Escort 2.
Either is a target.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. And I'm just trying to calculate which one is better for me in this case. The energy shell charge. It has a damage of 3.
it does. So it's 3 attack
Yeah.
dice, and also because it has
Mm-hmm.
the missile icon, it
Yeah.
means Kenobi would not roll an extra dice for the range bonus.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's right. But do I want to destroy Kenobi? Or do I want to destroy the yellow escort? I may want to destroy Kenobi actually. He's a
That's what I
very
would do.
compelling target.
That
I'm
is
not
exactly
gonna
what I would
lie.
do, and that's exactly the scenario I was trying to avoid.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm taking 3 dice. Whoa.
Woof,
What the
woof, you're
hell?
throwing dice
that
overboard.
that was not deliberate. That was
I know.
yeah. That was an accident. 1, 2, and 3. And let's roll.
Been a pleasure, Kenobi.
And I can spend the calculate to change one eye to a crit. And
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do. Which button it is that you?
It's E,
E.
I believe. You don't hold it. You just highlight it and then
okay.
press
Yeah.
E.
E. That's not a crit. That's a crit. Yeah.
All right, Obi-Wan. Pray. Yes. Oh
God
God.
damn you, Force!
Also, you spend the charge on the energy shells. Don't forget.
Yes. I spent a charge on the energy cells. And
Oh.
my calculation.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What's wrong with those Jedi? Why are they using the Force? That's not fair.
I didn't even need the force for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My heart was beating.
Okay, so that's hyena, but now it's the vultures. And does the yellow vulture have anyone in his range?
Yellow's got a shot at either Green or Kenobi. Kenobi's closer,
Yes.
and the Shadow Squadron's at range 3.
Kenobi's closer, and I think Kenobi still. You can't have that much luck.
We'll find out.
Shoot him or something.
I just love the fact. Speaking of shooting, I love how Evil Genius, the developers, say how our paradigm is you don't directly control your minions. We act on the shoot them, you fools paradigm.
Yeah.
You know, I love that.
Like, I am surrounded by imbeciles. Okay, that's 2 dice versus 2 defend. And reroll.
You have got to calculate.
And I have a calculate which I am turning into a hit. Because otherwise it'll just get wasted. No!
Unfortunately, you spent it, and so it was going to go away anyway.
Yeah.
So you probably were right to spend it.
I wouldn't do anything with it anyway because it disappears after this.
And drone, red drone. Does red drone want to take a pot shot at Obi-Wan as well?
I don't think it can.
I think it can. I think it's got enough range that it can. I just think you might be fine. Oh no, he is out.
But that is very much cinematic experience where Obi-Wan is under constant constant threat from all of those.
You can shoot red drone at the Shadow Squadron 2,
Yeah,
though.
I can shoot at Shadow Squadron 2, and that's what I'm gonna do at range 3. But it's still worth to do it.
Always worth it.
Yeah, always worth it. And I shall do exactly that. So that's 2 dice. No helpings. And reroll. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Right. Wow.
This one of the things where
Leather skates.
so I have been in situations where I've been at range 3 on the other side of an obstacle, thinking that's fine, they can't hit me, and they roll all hits and I roll all blanks. It has happened to me multiple times before.
Yeah, but I think that's all from me. So I'm guessing from this round.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the round. Okay.
There's a lot happened.
A lot did happen. Yes, a lot
Yeah.
did indeed happen.
Okay. Flip. At least I didn't lose anyone.
That is true. You didn't lose anyone.
But now. Now it's harder to foresee what you're gonna do, because now you're turned in every direction.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to kind of ascertain that the ship will do whatever the best action is for it and maneuver is for it. But even then, it can sometimes be hard to rack your head around at times.
You're right. Would you care to show me what kind of moves your ships can do, or because I'm wondering whether it would be easier if I just get my phone and check for myself.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can actually show you. I can tell you that the V-wings can do every maneuver apart from every basic maneuver apart from the one straight. Their 2 turns are blue and their other turns are white. I would look at it on your actual app, because that probably gives you more information on what you could see and it's give you a visual representation. But remember, I can turn the 2 choreograph into a 2 sloop instead.
Yeah, you're right. But still, I have left my phone elsewhere, so I'll just go for it and check on the app. If you could give me a
Yeah, absolutely,
minute.
absolutely. In fact, I'm going to take an opportunity to grab a drink as well.
Yeah,
So,
good idea.
I'm
So,
going to take a quick break. Won't be too long, everyone. I'll be right back.
Intermission. I would have just died, but luckily I hadn't. So let's now check how the viewings are moving. Okay, yeah. So that means... Oh, of course he would be doing that. Damn. How about I hunt him with this? And now that this guy will just be doing that, won't it? Might be. And this guy will, yeah. Yeah, so I'll be, okay. That makes sense. Now let's check Kenobi. Ooh. A lot to say Master Kenobi has, I got to tell you. What will he do? Probably this. Which means I can... Okay. Makes sense. Let's now try to see how badly I will fuck up this plan. So, as I was... Oh no. Problem is... Yeah. Okay. He will be moving his ships first, so that's not that bad, but... Okay, so you will be moving. If I do this, I'll bump into my... not good. Yeah, I'll keep it as is. That might even fit with a lore, actually. Whereas you might do also like this, and you shall. If I do that, do I avoid? I hope. I do hope, definitely with this, or even this, but no. That is might be risk. Yeah, let's see. At the worst case, I will just be the comic relief the droid army always were.
And I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. I am back with also my dinner as well. I'll be muting my mic so you don't hear me munching. I've got a roast. X-wing and a roast. What a Sunday evening it is.
Indeed.
Okay, so have you seen what movies I can potentially perform?
Yes, I have. And I have some ideas of what you might want to do.
That's the key thing, is getting into the opponent's head and thinking, well, what would they do? Because a lot of people make the mistake, a lot of beginners make the mistake of saying, well, that's where you are, but that's not where you're going to be. And that's what they don't realize. They plan for where you are now, but they forget that you're going to move.
It's true.
All right, I need to decide what I'm going to do.
This is that. Wait, is this in... No, luckily not. And... yeah. Do I want to risk it or do I not? Worst thing is it's so crowded. So very crowded.
Such is the way.
Yeah. When you fight inside an asteroid field, that's exactly what happens. The Xavian Abyss all over.
I'm all ready whenever you are.
Okay, well, this is the round. Do I fuck it up and kill myself or not? So I'm ready. With all the risks that it brings. So you can unfold your moves. Oh, and you bumped. I like how it even says bumped on the base of the ship. So you are eating, Shadow is eating. I am a bit too stressed to eat currently. I will eat something after the stream, after the game.
Squadron, it's Obi-Wan goes next.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have moved all of yours. Okay.
I have moved all of mine.
Yes. Indeed. So now let's see how badly I will screw this. Because it seems I didn't read you right with a few of those. Definitely not with a green escort. So this is bump.
All right.
That means it's a stress.
Is it stressed? Was it a red maneuver?
No, it was oh, but it's a bump, so it's just an
Yeah.
action, right?
So you just lose your action and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all that happens.
Okay, but anyway, this is bump. Now for the red one. For the red one, it's also just forward and no bump this time. And for the hyena, wait, what happened? Oh, it just didn't show properly. Okay. For the hyena, it is a turn. And I didn't bump anything, but once again, I didn't read the air correctly, and I'm out of anyone's range. But those are my moves, so now it's OB.
You get an action with the bomber.
Oh, an action with a bomber. You're right. Oh, oops, sorry. Yeah, and an action with. You're right. Actually, an action with.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Vulture as well. I forgot all about the actions. It was just enough for you to talk, and I already forgot everything. But yes, for you, I think, or all the logs have been lost, so I shall lock on something. I could lock on either you or you. Let's see if I can lock on any of you with the red and distance 3. So I could lock on you, and I could lock on Kenobi. And a better idea might be to lock on Kenobi. Of course, everyone locks on Kenobi. That's a good name for a show. Everyone locks on Kenobi.
All right, so as a lock on Kenobi.
Yeah, that's a lock on Kenobi, and for Hyena, I don't think I can lock on anyone. No, I can lock with Hyena, but Hyena is better for calculations. I should turn off this, and Hyena is doing calculations. Yes. So this, and yes, I have the actions as well.
Okay, so now Obi-Wan revealing he's doing a 2 sloop. Getting up there. I gain a stress.
At least I figured Obi-Wan correctly.
I gain a stress. However, I'm going to use a charge on R4 P17. I'm going to spend a charge to perform a action even when stressed. Good point. What am I going to do for an action? I'm going to perform a focus action.
All right. Then it's Django's turn.
Or Django, he does a 1 forward, don't forget, because of the ion.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry. In that case, I have forgotten about that. And that means I am doing 1 forward. You're right. Set, flip, move. That's 1 forward and a bump. The ions are disappearing, but I am bumped. Anyway, yes.
Okay, so that's that. If anything,
Yeah.
bumping might the Heine might have helped you because if the Heine was not there, you might have not had a shot on yellow. But yellow is now very clearly in your front arc,
That's true.
and the ion maneuver is a blue maneuver. He attempted a red and failed, so not that it would help him because he's not got a focus, but still, your ability would be in play.
Yeah, alright. So no action for me here. In that case, although I want to check which one I had for the system phase, and if I want to do that, if I want to drop the mine on that yellow.
Oh, system phase. Oh, system phase is next turn. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can totally do that next turn. Oh, ow, that's gonna hurt.
Isn't system... Oh, right, because it's
Yeah.
after planning. Okay.
Yeah,
for
it's after
moving,
planning
yeah.
before you
Sorry.
move. But if anything,
Yeah.
you're in a better position now because you can now just drop it right on me next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I did not think about that.
Yeah.
I should have thought about that. That's gonna hurt.
I hope. We'll see if I don't finish you off this time. I will try to do it with a mine. A mine.
All right. Well, Django attacks first.
Yes. Django attacks first, and Django has a whole array of targets to attack. I can try Kenobi because I am obsessed at this point. I can attack green and I can attack yellow. Just in case, I shall check on Django if I do this and this. No. Why doesn't it do both at the same time?
If you right click, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Now I have it. So I can attack. Kenobi and green are in range 2. Yellow is in range 1.
Plus, with yellow, you get the conversion from the hit to a crit.
Do I?
You're in my rear, and
I'm
you'll be
in
attacking
your
out the
rear.
front.
Yes, you're right. I have
And
slave 1.
I believe
yes.
Boba would also be in play as well. So.
So, but I don't know because I'm. Is it just the enemy's ships?
Good question. Let's have a look. Does it stay?
It says just.
Oh
if there
yes,
are
it says no other ships. You're right. You are absolutely right.
So Boba doesn't get into play, but
Hold on.
I don't believe he does. If he
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, but otherwise, yes, I shall attack you, which is 4 attack dice. And 4. And I could change 1 hit to a crit. Let's select them and reroll. And I have a hit and 2 crits.
Oh.
Or is it blank? Because this one die is very strangely positioned itself.
If you highlight the dice, it'll tell you what the actual result is.
Okay, it's blank, so I have 2 crits.
All right. So 2 crits. All right. Can you re-roll any of that?
Using anything? I do wonder. I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I don't have any focus, anything. Because I bumped into my hyena. So
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna roll. It's yellow, so I'm kind of taking a crit if I don't roll anything. Oh, that is. I wish I had a focus. I take a crit to the shield, and I take a critical to my hull. The critical is sail power regulator. Before you engage, gain 1 ion token. After you execute an ion maneuver, repair this card. Fair enough.
So just in case, let's put the crit
Yeah.
on the ship as well. Yeah, to remember that. Okay, so that's Django's attack. Done.
Cool.
Now it's Kenobi.
Kenobi. I kind of want to. I kind of want to fire at the drone, but at the same time, I'm like, I've got Django right in front of me. Ah.
I can even hear the kind of Ewan McGregor quip, like, so much choice.
Yeah. I will attack Django.
All right. As a 2, so I have, how many do I have? I have 2 as well. Okay, let's hide
Okay.
those.
I have hit focus, but I can't use that focus because you convert that down to a blank.
Yeah.
So that's hit.
And that's
Oh god.
evade. Yes, how the tables have turned, General.
Fair enough.
Okay. That's good. So now it's once again by the initiative. So now it's the 3 Shadow Squadrons.
Yes. I've got a range 3 obstructed using the Red Shadow Squadron, so I'll do it. It's gonna be very lucky if I do get anything, but I'll throw a dice at it.
So obstructed means I get an extra die. I get 2 extra die.
You're at range 3, so you get an extra dice,
Yeah.
and you're obstructed, so you get another extra dice.
Excellent. Maybe that'll be a good roll again. Come on, Slave 1, don't fail me.
You're fine.
Okay, I don't need to change anything because I got to
Yeah,
evade.
because I've got 1 crit, and you evade the crit. I can't modify
Yeah.
the focus, so yeah.
Phew. Whew. Good. I'm glad nothing happened.
I'm gonna go for Django again,
Yeah.
using this Shadow Squadron escort. It is green. He does a blue maneuver, so you can't do any of your shenanigans to him.
That's true.
Hit. Can't get any better than that.
1 evade, and I have lost all my shields, so I get 1 hit. Yeah, it's 2 hits versus 1 evade. I got 1 hit. Yep. Alrighty.
Alright, your drones to attack now.
Now it's my drones, right? Do I get anything with hyena? I don't think so.
I think you would get red. Might just clip red.
I might.
It would be obstructed, but
yeah. Let's see on hyena range. Oh no, sorry. Like this. Hold on, why didn't it show? Like this. Nope, I don't believe so. Yeah.
No valid targets is what it says down there.
Yeah.
So. Just out.
Yeah, exactly. So hyena is out. Now let's see on the red. On the red I have 2 targets possible. And I shall choose did I get the shield? Oh, the green one has been so far unscathed. So it's time to scathe him a bit. If that's even a word.
Alright then. I'll point out you can't attack him with yellow because you bumped into him.
No, I'm attacking him with red.
Oh, I know. I'm just making sure in case you're trying to converge fire. That's basically.
I don't know whether I have something like that.
All right, that's fine. Right.
Yeah, so it's.
I've got my 2 dice.
2 versus 2. That's 1 hit.
1 hit. All right, let me roll these up. What evade?
Grumble, grumble. He's lucky, the green one. Yeah. But now, with the yellow one, I can attack Kenobi. Who is... Let me just in case, check in range 2 or not. Did it show up? Yes, he is in range 2. Okay. Which means once again 2 versus however many. 3. Not good. Oh no. Yes, it is 3. 2 versus 3, right?
No. Because I have Delta 7B, which minuses my defense dice by 1.
-1. Okay, yeah. All right. You're right. Reroll. And that's a hit. And I could use my... No, it's your focus. Oh, no.
Are you in range of the Separatist bomber?
I don't think so. Definitely not in range 1. Because if I select range 1, I'm not.
All right, yeah. So yeah,
So, yeah.
well, that's it. Just 1 hit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you have a target lock on that? You do have.
I am target lock.
But the target lock was actually reds, but red attacked green.
Oh, it's reds. Okay, yes. Then nothing.
So I roll. 1. I get 1 evade.
Yeah. Yeah. The boring result.
The evade dice seem to be working well for us tonight.
Yeah, apparently.
Right, new round.
Yeah. Is that everyone? That's everyone. That's the end of the round then. We remove the focuses. And it calculates. And yeah. And that's it. And I flip the wheels. And we start again. Oh, and I got rid of my iron. Good. Now once again, thinking on what's he gonna do. Yeah. So now you. So now you get to do this and see what happens. And you will try the same bullshit.
I'm in a pickle.
And you have to do you should be doing big moves, but not that big. Do I keep with... Yeah. Oh. What if I did this? It should save me. And you, my friend, you are no longer bound by the iron. So, gosh darn it. What is this Blathering Blatherskite planning to do?
Blathering Blatherskite. That is a great reference.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure who was voicing him in English in the original '90s cartoon because I was watching it with Polish VO. But I love how Lin-Manuel Miranda is voicing him
Yes.
in the new DuckTales. It's awesome.
It is amazing, and he's such a great character as well.
Absolutely. He was my favorite in the original.
I hope they do a Duckwing TV series, another one.
That would be great as well.
General Kenobi, what are you doing?
Indeed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I think I'm ready as well.
I just need to set, and yeah, I am set.
Okay, I'm also set. Oh, hi, Stacey. I see Stacey's in the chat. Nice to see you.
Hold on, because now it's system phase, and I want to use my bullshittery.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Because now that I have my bullshittery, I am spending the penny on the cluster mines.
Cool.
To drop them within the one.
Yep.
So just in case I shelter on one on hyena.
Well, no. It's what it is you drop them one behind you.
It immediately does that. Okay.
Yeah. So if you press,
I press choose drop template, or do I press the S1?
Press S1 because that's basically straight one. There you go. So the template is now there. You'll need to grab the mines from here, which I'll grab them for you. All mines. There you go. Cluster mines, the middle. Just pop that as close as you can, and it will drop it there for you.
So like this. Boom.
Boom. Yeah. Okay, so I hit 2 of those mines because I'm overlapping 2 of them. The third one comes dangerously close to hitting one of yours, but he's fine.
Watch out when you're shooting!
So, I checked the reference on cluster mines. Cluster mines. When a cluster mine is placed, the center, after ship overlaps or moves through any individual cluster mine, it detonates. Other cluster mines in the set that were not overlapped or moved through do not detonate. Other guys in the set that were not overlapped or moved through do not detonate. When each of these devices detonates, that ship rolls 2 attack dice. Oh, I see. Okay, so I roll 2 attack dice for each one. So, and then I suffer to hit a crit matching results.
What do the cluster mines do to the asteroids, though?
It doesn't do anything. They remain. It just damages ships. So I roll 2 attack dice, and I suffer whatever hits I roll, effectively. I suffer 1 damage to yellow, so yellow takes a damage, and that actually kills him. So.
Oh, I don't have to attack him anymore.
Then I have. I did overlap though. Question, Doctor. Since one of the mines kills me, does the other one still count as overlapping? Because technically I overlapped both at the same time.
From the sort of purely physical perspective, they get triggered and explode regardless, I think.
That's what I'm thinking as well, that they just boom anyway, and there's nothing that can be done about it.
You need me?
Yes, basic cluster mines. I've had 2 dropped on me. One set has killed me through rolls. Do both sets still detonate?
Oh Jesus Christ! It's one of those timing things. It's a timing window because, say, technically you would have declared one of the parts to break, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So technically,
so as part of it, you being landed on it, you have to check or choose which part it is that you're going to roll for. So, what does it say on destruction? Because it's a question. It's a question on whether it's removed at the point of when it is destroyed, with the exception of simultaneous fire.
For each matching result, let's have a look here. Destruction. Direction, device, destruction, destroying ships. If an effect after a ship is destroyed, the effect resolves immediately before the ship is removed. A destroyed ship's ability to remain active until that ship is removed, and that's the ability to refer to a specific timing of the effect, such as until the end of the engagement phase, such effect remains in place. I say that one destroys me, and then the other, you never roll for the other one. Because
it's the timing window of when it's destroyed. Because so as far as I'm aware, it's instantaneously destroyed unless there's the exception of A, potentially abilities, or B, simultaneous fire rule.
Well, regardless, I've just removed the ship from play. So that means there are two
cluster mines remain waiting for some poor bugger to hit them.
Yeah, waiting for some poor bugger to hit them, yes.
I like how I'm looking around for this, and I'm not the general rules guy, but I think that makes sense. I think.
Yeah. It would be cool if they did something asteroids. That would be interesting, James. To be fair, seismic charges are the things that actually destroy obstacles.
Yeah.
And they. So carry on.
I was hoping it would blast this asteroid, but on the other hand, maybe you will be careless enough to hit one, or I will. I hope not the latter.
Regardless, that's that. So yellow's been removed entirely from play. And
one down, 2 to go, and then Kenobi.
Right then, and yellow is the one with the eye with the I should have chosen. I should have dropped my own coordinate at the same time. That would have been hilarious.
Can you though? Could you?
I could have. I mean, it's initiative, so actually I would have had initiative first, so I should have declared it first. I didn't, therefore you declared yours. So there, it's fine. It checks out. But I could have dropped mine at the same time as yours, but I didn't.
Too many things to remember where you have all kinds of additions to your ships.
That's another reason why people tend to fly quite bare ships. I do actually like flying with upgrades. It adds some flair to the game.
It's definitely fun. Very fun as shown on the picture attached. But it's difficult, yeah.
Right. Activation, unless you've got any more shenanigans you want to pull out of here.
I don't think so. It was the only thing that I have during system phase, I think. Which is this.
Right then.
Oh no, I could I could also drop a bomb, but I don't want to because it's I'll wait with that bomb for later.
Yeah, seismics. You need to drop them close to obstacles.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, it's activation phase, meaning it's me. Let's deal with the risky one first. This is a risk it for a biscuit moment. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yes, I pull it off. Just barely. Using my precision ion engines, I form a sloop and end up right there. And I'm glad I did sloop because otherwise I'd be facing a pair of cluster mine. So yeah, that's kind of useful. I gain a stress because I did a red maneuver, and that's that. Red Shadow Squadron Escort forward 2. Why did I do a bank? I did a bank apparently in overlapped obstacles. So yeah, I overlap the asteroid and lose my action. Why did I do a bank? Oh, I did the classic dial in the wrong direction. Never mind. Are
you also?
I am on. Yes, I am. The readout clearly shows that I am on the obstacle. So I'm going to roll for that. I'm going to own my mistake.
For the purpose of not turning the wrong way, I have rotated my my wheels so that they match the rotation of the ship.
I have not made that mistake for a long time. So that is clearly showing that I am really out of practice. Okay, yeah. That's that moved. It's all your drones, then Kenobi.
Yes, you're right. It's my drones, Kenobi, and then Django. So let's start with the yellow and the red. I mean, yeah, first the yellow. And that's 2 bank. Which is getting me very dangerously for the green Shadow Squadron to pick. Unless I do something stupid. Do I do something stupid? Maybe I shall do something stupid, and then I will be even more stupid than I thought. Because I will barrel roll into a calculate. So I'll get a stress.
Okay.
So let's do a barrel roll. Now I just need to make sure which way. Yeah, I do want to barrel roll this way. Oh, I have a proxy. I didn't have to roll it, but still, yeah. Okay. And I take 2 tokens. I take a stress and I take a calculate.
Very nicely done.
Both on myself.
Very, very nicely done.
And now it's time for red.
Uh-huh.
Which is also doing a bank.
Okay.
And he will bump. He will.
Oh, yeah, he'll bump into where my Shadow Squadron now is sitting.
Indeed.
Oh, no, he passes.
Oh, wow. That's...
Although he is now sitting quite point blank
yes,
in front
indeed.
of that Shadow Squadron.
It's the I have you now situation.
You have a worse situation.
No.
He's at range 1.
Yes.
I don't think even barrel rolling can get you out of range 1 at that point.
No, it will not. But I will risk it anyway. Yeah, the proxy at least will show me what kind of will happen here. That's with you. And if I
Hi, Doctor.
this.
I've just put a message in the Crows chat just to find out if Robin just said he lost his match. So I thought I'd also ask the question at the same time. He says that the second one would have gone off.
Well, okay, so there we go. So yeah, it does go off.
So he says here, both have overlapped, so they would all go off. I then replied back to him saying, even if a ship is destroyed off the first one, like in this case, he said, yep, as the ship has overlapped the device, so both bits would have gone.
Okay, well, that resolves that.
I shall once again...
That's what I would ask.
Since this is such a... Thank you, Doctor, for the expertise that you're providing us here. And since this is such
I rolled into calculate.
Stressful situation, I am stressing with this one as well.
Cool.
And now it's Hyena. And Hyena is doing a hard turn.
Oh, on debris.
Oh, yeah. That's bad.
Okay, so he gets a stress and can't form an action. Roll an attack dice on a critical, suffer that result.
Yes. Oh, that's...
No, don't
that's
turn.
not,
Yeah, don't turn it to a crit.
Yeah,
Roll it for the crit.
yeah, and I got the crit anyway.
You suffer the critical, unfortunately.
That is very unfortunate. No,
You're still alive.
I read it. I read it wrong. Okay, yes, I didn't notice Hyena was beefy, but it's still open. So blinded pilot. When you perform my ocular sensors. When you perform an attack, you can modify your dice only by spending force for the default effect.
Oh god, that's bad for any pilot, but a Jedi. But well, actually, bad for Jedi as well, but still, oh god. Thankfully, you can repair that
Yes.
eventually. The unfortunate status is that you're not going to be doing it for a while because the way you've landed, you're definitely going to go over it next turn as well.
Oh, yes.
A bit like how I will definitely be going over this asteroid next turn as well, in addition to that. So
yes, so now it's Kenobi, because I've moved my ships.
yeah, this is not the one This is the one I was not worried about because when you barrel rolled, I suddenly realized, oh boy, because I'm doing a one bank, so I bump.
Yep.
Kenobi unfortunately bumps, and that might be Kenobi dead. I do remove the stress for whatever it's worth. I do remove the stress, and I still have my force, so I'm hoping the force will be with me on this one, because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, that's all I can do.
If you don't destroy me before I get to you.
I mean, the only targets I'm going to be attacking are Django or the bomber, and that's if Django's in range. So. Anyway, Django.
Yes, that's right. So Django is doing a 3-bank this way, and I hope I didn't get out of the range of people, maybe of some. And now I'm not sure what action I want. I may want to target log a target. Let me see who I have in range 3. Because I have not locked on anyone yet. And I shall lock on the green fella, which I could be able to do something to. So let me select and turn off this, turn on this, choose lock, and lock on the green shadow.
Alright.
And I should turn off this so that it's not visible anymore. Yes.
Well, that's Django's attack first.
Yeah, now Django attacks first. Django shoots first. And Django will shoot Mr. Escort 3. So let's see now. It's the rear, and in the rear it's the range 2.
It is range 2 against the Shadow Squadron obstructed.
Oh, it's obstructed. Yes.
It is obstructed. Yes, it does state on the readout it's obstructed. Yeah. It just clips the tip of the asteroid.
So it's 2 versus 3 versus 4.
4.
Oh, you have 3 dice for him. Oh, you have 3 dice for him. Oh, great. Okay, it's still possible to do.
It's still possible.
Here. Let's try. I have 1 crit.
What I didn't want to see. I get no result, so I have to take the critical right to the shield. Yeah, because I can't spend my focus. I've got nothing else. I could. Ooh, no, I can't. Nah, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I don't think I can do. I have to take the crit. So
that's
Shield.
something.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Now it's Obi.
Kenobi. I'm definitely going to shoot at Django. Because I'm pretty confident both are two defense dice. It's Django's the better target for me. Also, you did a white, I did a blue, so I can hit you with focus results. So it's in my best interest.
3 then, because it's
the range bonus.
Range bonus.
Come on, Obi-Wan. Alright, here's a hit and a crit.
And that's 3 evade. Yes. I don't have to do anything.
Cool. That's fine. Right. Shadow Squadron Escort Red can't fire because she's on an asteroid. Green can fire. And Green has an open target at either ships in front of him. Yellow could be a viable target, but both have got the same chances, and Red can attack Obi-Wan. So I'm actually thinking Red is the better target. even though I can't, I might kill him if I get very lucky,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Mhm.
I need to get
So
very, very lucky to do this. I
maybe
get
you
somewhat lucky. I get
may.
hit.
What about me? I get just one evade, which means I
Get
may die.
no, you take a hit on red, and red I think is undamaged.
Red isn't damaged, yes. So I just get one hit.
Yep.
Okay, lucky. Somehow.
That is everything of mine that can attack.
Okay, then it is now time for me. So let's start with trying to off Kenobi with the red.
Oh God.
So it's range 1, not obstructed. I don't
Mhm.
have anything for the straightforward, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't matter.
it's
You do,
such a,
however,
but it's such a straightforward.
you do have a target lock, and you do
Yeah.
have a calculate, which is why I'm worried.
Yes, that's right. And so this is 3 attack dice. And let's see what will happen.
Ooh,
I can re-roll this because of the lock, right?
target lock. Yep. Yeah, spend the target
I'll
lock to reroll
have
that
to
blank.
remove this, right?
I'll deal with it.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And I re-roll this.
Yes.
And I can change it to a hit because of the
Now,
calculator.
are you spending your own, or are you spending yellows?
I'm spending my own. It won't be of use to me anymore in this round because
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else. Okay, so that's 3 hits versus.
Okay, I get an evade. I take a hit, so I lose my last shield, and I take 1 hit.
Yeah.
I'm on 2 hull left for Obi-Wan.
Yes, it's everything is coming back slowly. Okay, now yellow. Yellow can only attack the guy packed at the asteroid. That's range 1, but I better check. That's range 1.
And it is obstructed because I think by how the asteroid actually is there.
Is it though?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, it's because of how it's angled, because the asteroid's been pushed under the mat. Hang on a second. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna. Okay, so that didn't help. I don't know why the lock feature suddenly stopped working on this. The system says it was obstructed, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt and say it wasn't.
Okay, that's 3 dice anyway for me. And I have my calculated, so I can reroll. And my reroll got me 1 hit.
That's enough to kill me if I roll in the blanks. I don't roll blanks. Thank you for that.
How do you evade being halfway buried into an asteroid?
Don't ask me.
unless the asteroid rotates and that covers you.
Yeah, maybe.
That may happen. I mean, I can see the scene like that when I'm shooting, yeah, and like I don't know, Anakin or someone of importance is trying to dislodge his fighter from an asteroid. An asteroid rotates and it saves his life.
I can see it as well. Right. Well, that was everyone.
Okay, that was everyone. So yeah, cause my hyena cannot do anything. So now it would be Obi-Wan and then Django. No, that was okay. That was everyone. Yes. So that's the end of the round. I take this away, and it didn't help me in any way.
It might have. You never know.
I mean, it didn't help me this time because I wanted to change some focus into attack, but I didn't get any focus. It may help me next time. Now I have to remember a few critical details.
Same.
So one will be this. I have to. Hold on. Oh no. How many stress tokens can I have?
So you can
I-
have as many stress tokens
yeah.
as you want, but you can't perform red
I
maneuvers
can't
if you
perform
have a
red
stress.
maneuvers. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So you can perform a
Yes.
white and not gain a stress, but it means you can't do an action at that point because you're still stressed.
Yeah. I shall do that then. That's you. Now, regarding you. Okay. Let's do things that are very orthodox. And
Orthodox.
yes. while we are fighting here, Shadow is fighting in with Smash. He says,
Oh.
"Sticks sword into a live bomb." Well, this is going badly for me. Hurled into the stratosphere. Oh yeah, she's. And the day I learned to shield in Smash is the day the world ends. Oh, you might learn faster than you think. Like I told you once when my niece and nephew are saying that they can't do something, I was always telling them like, did you try doing it 100 times? I will count. You try doing something 100 times. I will count, and they would try. If they go through around try 35 or 40, they master the thing they were trying to do. So the tactics work. You could try that then. And now yeah, I wonder how do I get dislodged from this debris field? 'Cause I am very stressed by this whole situation. Which means I will try. Oh no, it's not that. Wait, this is.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at my maneuvers thinking, none of these maneuvers are good.
Yeah.
None of this is good.
Exactly, my my sentiments exactly regarding those maneuvers. But I may want to. Do I want to stress myself over this? I can't do any fancy maneuvers like you are doing, unfortunately. Mine are just the simple sort. In most cases. Yeah. Okay, I shall try that and see where it gets me. Okay, I am ready.
I am more or less ready.
I thought you were gonna say I have been ready for a long time now.
No, it's like just like I'm gonna pull the bandage off because I got the red squadron and this could kill me, so I might as well get it out of the way first. I'm gonna do a 1 hard over the asteroid and finish on the other side of it, but I still go through it. I roll an attack dice. If I roll anything other than focus or blank, I die. Okay, I'm fine. I'm alive. So that's that out of the way.
You're
That's
lucky.
that
Yeah.
circumstances. Cool. I live. She lives. Green, 3 forward. I bump. That's fine. I was expecting to bump. That's fine. Yep. And that's all my ships. Now it's on to your 3s.
Okay, I shall try first with Hyena.
Uh-huh.
Hyena gets out,
Mhm.
but do I keep my stress token despite using a blue maneuver because of flying through the debris field?
So your blue would clear the stress you had, but you'd gain another 1 for going
Okay,
through it, so
so
therefore you'd end up stressed still.
so I still end up stressed, and I still roll the die.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
It's a bit like me because I had to
Yes.
go through it as well.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Okay,
No
that's fine.
whammies.
It's only on
it's not a
crits.
crit. Okay.
It's only on
yes,
crits.
yes.
That's fine.
Excellent. So that was Hyena. And now I get to do yellow, which is also a blue maneuver, and I get rid of the stress. And as my action, I shall lock on the red dude.
Okay.
So that was him.
And red.
A red. And the red is bump down.
Cool. So no
But-
actions.
Yeah,
But you clear your stress though still,
but
don't
I
you?
clear my stress, yes.
Okay. Cool. Fantastic.
I was
Oh,
I was
There might-
hoping the area would clear somewhat.
yeah. I forgot to mention I clear my stress with the blue, green as well, but he of course also bumps, so he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan does a 1 hard. Ooh, this is I'm in arc of red. Do I risk that I can kill red with Obi-Wan, or do I? Not in bullseye. Not in bullseye. The better part of valor. Do I go for valor? Do I go? Nah. No, I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna
That's
play
a
safe.
good
I'm gonna
question.
play safe.
If you barreled, would you get out of? Would I also get out of your?
Yes.
cone
So
of
I would
attack?
basically
Yeah.
get out of your. I'd get out of your arc, but then
you're
I can't shield you.
slightly, aren't you slightly skewed against me, so that you might get out of me, but I would not get out of you.
I think I can also just about enact my devilish plan. So I'm going to spend a force charge to activate fine-tuned controls and perform a barrel roll with Obi-Wan. Now I'm going to quickly eyeball this because I think if I go back, I'm going to hit the spare parts token. So if I go exactly left, oh, that's the wrong way. Undo. That's the wrong dial.
Yeah.
Never mind. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, you got out of mine, I got out of yours, but you are in the crosshairs of Boba, of little Boba here.
Boba's yet to move. Plus, also, I've not finished my actions yet.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna do a focus, because I think I'm in a good position this round. So I'm gonna focus here. Boba's gonna move, and he's probably gonna be at range 3 at most. So I've got to focus at least for defense. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes. And I think this is what I put for Boba. Yeah, you might definitely be out of his hair. Yeah.
If not, I got a shot on him. So what was that? White or
white.
blue from Boba?
That
So
was
from Django.
white. That was white.
Oh, and
Oh,
I did a white as well. So not so
Yeah.
if I do shoot at you, I do get to use my focus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
and now I can choose an action with
Mm-hmm.
Django as well. And I'm tempted to start coming back to the battlefield, so I think I would try and do a bank thruster
Oh, a boost.
boost. Sorry, yeah.
All right. No,
I'm
that's fine.
yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah.
I'm forgetting the nomenclature. Also, I was reading the Polish instruction as well.
Oh,
So
that's fine. It might have a
yeah,
different name for it. I don't know.
it may have the same name, but some things can be translated into in few different ways.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
we had a leak earlier in the week about the next expansion.
Uh,
It was in German, so
oh,
there was a lot of people
yeah.
using Google Translate to
hmm
determine what we might be getting. So
Okay. I'm making a very wide turn to get back to the battlefield.
I can tell.
But I just don't like all that traffic jam that is there. It's Bump Town.
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
then.
So Django is not attacking anyone.
I don't think
Yeah.
Kenobi is either. Same.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone gets any attack because
Uh,
then my threes attack, no target,
yeah.
no target. Then yours attack, which I'm believing is no
Yeah.
target, no target,
Yeah.
and
No target.
no target.
The boring round.
The quick round.
Yeah.
Round's over, so there we go. We're back to dials again
Yes.
with a bit more of a clearer board, so we know where we're going.
That's true. It's like starting a new game, basically. Okay, I know. That's definitely what you will be doing. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And how about you? What will you be doing? This, I guess. And you, friend. Just in case, so I don't fuck this up. What shall we do with this? Wait. I pressed the wrong button. Should do this. And now the hardest decision of them all. Which is you, sir. Will that save me? Will that deliver me from the evil? We'll see. Okay. I am done. Yeah.
I'm also done. I'm pretty confident in this round of what I want to do. Cool. Shall we?
Hold on, cause I want to decipher what
Yeah,
shadow
sure.
meant. I'm gonna go beat up a glowing ball of energy surrounded by angel wings. Wish me luck. So
All right.
I'm hoping this is a reference to still fighting against Smash.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Unless this is a reference to continuing on the fanfic.
Maybe it could be the fanfic. I don't know.
In
I'm
either
actually
case, we wish you all the luck you can have. Yeah, but other than that, you can start.
cool. I'm gonna do green first. I actually reconsider the moves, and also Open One's not set for some reason, but he is now. Yeah, that's the direction I want to go. That's the direction I want to go. Let's do red first, actually. Too hard. Clearing the stress. Not that there is one. Temperature turn two.
Okay, Shadow explained she's just going to kill God. I mean, no, it's Smash.
Red Squadron is actually gonna do a boost into. Yeah, I'm gonna do a boost into a red target lock. So I'm gonna get a target lock. So first of all, range. Range of 3. Cool. That's actually what I want to see. So I believe I've already got a token on the board for them. Yeah, it's this one. So I'm going to move that to the yellow. But also because I've read the R3 astromech, I can target lock
Yeah.
2 ships, and when I form a lock, I can get another lock. So I'm going to get a second lock. This time it's going to go against the hyena bomber,
Oh no.
and that's that. And also because that's a linked action, I get a stress.
Yeah, I don't see how it'll end good.
For green, I'm going completely the other direction. I'm going this way. And I'm going to do a bank boost round. And then it's your drones.
Yes, now it's my drones. So let's see if I got it right with my hyena. I'm not out of the woods, but you might be obstructed. Although I wouldn't.
But
I
maybe,
wouldn't
just barely.
bet. I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah. You still keep your stress. You
I
also
still
went
keep
through
my
the asteroid.
stress, yes.
So you do have to
So,
roll for
yes.
that. And this time you do take hit or crit damage.
Oh no, that's not the one.
I know.
This is the one.
Okay, you take nothing.
Yeah, I'm fine. Excellent. I don't get to do an action, I think.
No,
Because
you
of the
don't. You still lose your
stress.
action.
Yeah, still lose my action, but at least I'm out of salts. So now it's yellow, and yellow is doing sharp turn this way, and I'm going to. Am I locking on someone?
You're locking on the red.
I am, yeah, okay. So I am locking on who I want to be locking. In that case, I shall calculate. And finally, Mr. Red is moving this way. And I shall be doing a do I want to get stressed again? Do I want to get stressed again? I may want to get stressed again. Yes, okay, so I'm going to be doing a wait, not this one, right? No, it's all this. Yeah. I'm doing a barrel roll into
Calculate.
calculation. So this and this. Yes.
Okay.
And that's now it's Obi-Wan.
Kenobi is blasting forward at speed 5. He doesn't overlap the bomb, thankfully. Thankfully, this is the readout doesn't say, and I think if I the template doesn't go over the bomb, so that's good. And his action is going to be to take a focus action. I also gain one of my force tokens back. I'll gain a focus action.
Okay, so last but not least, Django Fett is moving this way. And for my action, I am getting I am moving my lock from the green man to
Django.
Kenobi.
So to Kenobi, yes. Cool. Right then. It's Django to fire first.
Oh yes, that's also true. This is range 1, I hope.
I'm pretty confident it is range 1. Yes.
Yes, it is range 1. Okay. So that means I can take the 4 dice. And do I get any bonuses other than that? Slave 1, no. And Boba. Do I get any other ships in my attack arc? Let's see.
Oh, I think you might have drone at range 3, but we'll see. You do have drone at range 3.
Damn drone. Raining on my parade. Oh well. At least I get 4 dice, and maybe this will lead to something good.
Odds are in your favor.
Sorry?
The odds are in your
Yes,
favor.
yes. They are. Okay. Reroll.
Oh
Oh
god,
my
yeah,
god! The dark side is smiling upon me.
that I think I can't even do anything about. I think that's dead regardless. Yeah, because I can spend my a force token to convert that to an evade, but I still take a hit crit, and that still would kill Obi-Wan because 1, 2, I'm then dead, and I get to take the crit, which is direct hit. So I then flip that over and take another one. So that's Obi-Wan
Oh my.
dead before he can
Yes.
fire.
I was hoping for this day, Kenobi.
Okay, so that's that. I need to quickly take my plate downstairs. I'll be right back.
I'm not even gonna pretend to try Tamora Morrison's Australian accent. Or is it New Zealander accent? It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna pretend to do that. But at least Kenobi is down. How lucky is that? Perfect. And best still, it would have been Kenobi's turn now, but it won't be. So, lucky me. Let's see through the transpastile window if Django is celebrating inside there. They're high-fiving with his son and all. So yeah, they must be very happy about that.
I am back after taking my plate downstairs. I'm right. Okay.
Okay, while you were out, I was just gloating.
I overcooked it. I thought you would turn shallowly. I didn't expect such a hard turn.
Welcome
So yeah.
welcome to my stream, Darkshire. It doesn't differ that much from Ebak's. I mean, there's no Obi-Wan on either of them. But I don't know if now he will not exact a bloody revenge against me.
I'll take the shot of the Separatist bomb at range 2.
Yeah.
Obstructed, but I'll take the shot.
Yeah. So if it's obstructed, that means I get 1 more die.
You do get an extra dice, yes.
Yes.
I get 2 hits regardless.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm getting a
You're fine.
evade, and an I. I don't need to do anything then.
All good.
That's lucky.
And then green can't attack anyone, so it's your drones next.
So it's my drones next. The red one can't, or can it? Can I attack someone with a red one? Let's see.
Most likely. You might have a range 3 shot at the escort. You do. Range 3 through an acid to debris, but...
Yes. I have range 3, which means it's 2 against 4. 5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, if I have depleted all my luck on the hyena at Kenobi, then it's not gonna be great. I hit him with crit.
That's enough to kill me if I get...
This.
Yeah. I get 1 evade, I take a critical, and which is damage engine, which doesn't matter because I'm dead anyway, so...
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I wouldn't be betting on me right about now.
I would call it beginner's luck, I guess.
Oh, it's not luck. It's you knowing the angles and yeah. Don't discount yourself
then
like
again,
that.
you're also on my side, so you've been helping me at the beginning, and then when I started doing the right moves instead of the wrong ones, I could just fly on my own wings. But
Okay, so it's
but the other one definitely has no one in his cone. So I'm not
Cool.
doing anything with it.
We're down. We're back down to the activation phase where we just do or planning phase.
Yes.
I'm gonna plan my maneuver. I'm done.
Yeah, sorry, not here. Calculations, go to the calculation file. And, oh, I have a lot of maneuvering still to do. Hold on. I'll have to do something about... Oh no, I can hit the seismic charge. That's...
You can hit the
Yeah.
cluster mines. Yes.
The cluster mine, sorry, yes, not the seismic charge.
Yeah. You got to be very careful there.
Yeah.
So if you're planning it too hard to
Yeah.
clear that stress from that drone, you're probably gonna eat the seismic, the cluster mine. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Which is why I won't. Now you. Now you might eat the mine. Hope not. But I have to maneuver you to not eat the mine either. Which might be exactly what I'm doing right now. Are you stressed? You are stressed. Oh, do I... Oh no. Yeah, okay, let's stay like this. But with you... With you I can try a bit more fun then. And last but not least, is you. Okay, I am done. It took somewhat longer, but
Oh yeah, because I've only got one ship to worry about now. So
yeah.
it's gonna that does happen towards the end of the game. It's me. I'll flip and do my one bank, and I'll take my focus token because that's all I can do really at this stage.
Okay, then let's see if I lose my ship because of pilot error, the worst enemy. Okay, I avoided that. I could have avoided it better, but I was afraid of that mine a bit.
Yeah, if you went forward, you would have hit it.
Yeah. Now, with this one, I avoided mine as well. And with this one, oh, whoops, I've done not what I wanted. I want this move. With this one, I move this way. And I should have used the... Oh, on those I can't use the action. On this one I can.
Yeah.
And on this one, that guy is not in range 3, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely not. So I can just calculate what to do next time. And finally Django. She's moving here, and now you are, I'm guessing, in range 1. But I could still... do I have a lock on you? I don't. Do I? I had a lock on Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Yeah, but he died.
Yes. So, do I lock or do I focus? How might I focus? Let's focus. Yeah. Okay, so Django shoots first then. And like I said, I think this is range 1. Oh, I should use this one. Yeah, it looks like range 1 to me, and unobstructed at that. Oops, sorry, I didn't want to turn that on.
Right.
So I'm taking 4. Yeah, Django is the MVP of this game, hands down.
That's why I put him in there. He's
And he is also focused, so I can change this into a hit.
Okay. I have to spend the focus to survive, and even then, it's debatable. So, I spend that. I get an evade. I take a hit to the shield, and I take a crit. Which is, but on a pilot, when you perform an attack, you can only modify your dice by spending, force for the default effect. That's fine. I don't have any modifications right now, anyway.
I don't get any. Don't get any other attacks on anything. So next round, I guess.
Well, no, I get to a shoot back, don't I?
Oh, you should. Oh, sorry, you get the shoot back. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I got too cocky.
I roll my attack dice. That's what I
Two
needed.
dice. I have to remove my focus because I've used it.
I also going to check whether attack mail only lock is better change when you want to attack. Yeah, I can't. I would be able to spend a target lock, but I can't because of the blinded pilot. So it's just literally just 2 hits into Django.
And I don't get anything, so I just get 2 hits. One and two. And I bring those 2 cards to my fold. So I'm halfway dead.
I'll take that.
And now it's the new round.
Yeah, now it's new round.
Yeah. And you get to go here and still. And you, mister. You get to go there. And you. What am I to do with you? Okay, I keep to the good old. Okay, I am done as well.
Alright. So it's me to move first.
Yes.
1 hard. And
okay, so
I'm gonna flip my blinded pilot face down.
All right, now I'll start with a red, which is 2 straight and a bump, which I hoped I wouldn't, but I still did. That's okay though. I get rid of the stress, but I don't get an action.
Nope.
And with hyena, I do a 2 hard. So I cross the.
You still class the debris, so you
Yeah.
roll for the crit and you keep the token because you stress it, but you gain it back.
I do keep the token, okay.
You've been stressed on that ship for the last 5 rounds.
Yes. Because all the responsibility. And I get a crit, so
you take a crit. I'll take whatever I can get, Bert, at this stage.
Yeah. So I get a crit. Crit.
Yeah, it is actual crit that you take.
Okay. And that's a disabled power regulator.
For you engage, gain an 1 ion token.
And let me put the crit on you, Hyena, so that I remember. And finally, not finally, subaltimately the yellow one. Oh no, and I hit this.
It's
So I
spare
get,
parts.
yeah.
You gain a stress,
I'm starting to add stupidly now.
and you
And
roll for the
then
crit,
that,
for a crit.
and I roll for the crit. And I don't get
Fine.
the crit.
That's just a
That's
hit.
fine, yes. And now Django. I move 3 forward. And as an action, I will get a lock on you. Goes, why not?
Why not?
Indeed. And I attack then. This does not, and this does not get into effect. But this is range 1. So I get 3. I get 4, sorry. I get 4. And let's hope something good gets out of it. And I
So
have a
you do have a lock, so you
yeah,
can
I
reroll
have
the
a
blanks,
lock,
and
so I can,
it is in your best interest,
yeah.
because if I roll 2 evades, I still live.
Yes, I reroll the blank, and a
And you
blank
can
gets a
reroll.
crit.
You can roll as many of them as you want.
Oh, I do. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was under. I didn't listen to you carefully enough.
that's fine. You can reroll the other blanks.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm rerolling the other blank, so I'm getting
Yeah,
3 hits and a crit.
I can't survive it because I only got 3
Yeah.
dice. So even if I roll perfectly, that was so close to perfect. I can't avoid the
Yeah.
critical, so I take the crit, which is structural damage, and I die. And that is
Oh.
game.
Oh my god.
Let me see if I can do
Oh,
this.
excellent.
What is it?
I don't have a soundboard or anything, but I would have played something like Glorious or whatever.
God, the ship. There we go. Knocked it right over.
Yeah, now you can eat it on a mine.
I just thought that I was
Yeah,
trying to just
yay.
flick it over, but no. Well done, Burr. Not bad for your first
Yeah,
game.
I didn't expect that. I thought that basically the composition was skewed more towards the public here.
Well, it shows you because the points were you win 199. I was 200. I was dead
Yeah,
on.
but
Hmm?
also in the terms of your ships all had shields and mine didn't, and the hyena and the Django are quite beefy,
Hmm.
but still they if you count the shields, they are pretty evenly matched. It's just probably the bump down that helped me here.
Yes, the bump did help you. Blocking Obi-Wan and getting that good shot on him
Hmm.
did help. The mines killing that Shadow Squadron, that
Yeah.
was a great play as well. Um, yeah, there's nothing really wrong with your
No.
listen. The calculations
Oh,
with them helping each other is a great help, and
Doctor
I was
said,
just
yeah.
yeah
Doctor says that the calculate sharing keeps the vultures alive, but the truth be told, I only once throughout the whole game was able to
using
use
it. Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's the thing is that's the way it works.
Yeah,
And
I
although I
was. Yeah.
had the R3 Astromech, I didn't utilize
Mm,
it as much as I should have because I only target locked. I was only in range to
mm.
target lock Django that one round. I
Yeah.
did it on and spent the rest of the game
Yeah.
trying to because my main goal was to kill Django. Once Django's
Yeah.
down, the game becomes a mop-up operation. But with Obi-Wan dying, it then became an uphill
The
struggle.
games. Then the game also becomes a mop-up operation, but for the other side.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So sorry, Shadow, but your squadron was decimated.